Hey everybody, we are back with some more Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeehaw.
Thank you, thank you.
Red Eyes Black Dragon.
This is session 67 of Wondrous Wildemount. Dev, if you can audibly speak as to what happened the first half of that session, and then read your recap, I'll give you a D8.
I'm down for it.
Hey.
Finally, we got to see what the moon looks like after all this time. Both Ruidus and Katha in the sky. A red blight blocking out most of the white. Adelaide's home, no more. Though there is one silver lining to this, we were able to confront Martel under a full moon and confirm that he indeed is not a werewolf. Unfortunately, he still insisted upon it and remains cagey with whatever secrets he does have. I suppose so long as it doesn't negatively affect us, it should be fine. Regardless, we made our way into the desolate waste once again, and we found the ruins of Aar. Upon reaching it, we saw many frozen, what looked like statues, but were really once people afflicted by the frigid woe. As we entered, something attacked Lawrence, and ice creatures of arcane nature that seem to have just been lying in wait immortally. This place is a death trap. And again, Martel has been abducted because he's a loner going off on his own. He's grabbed by some creature, green, ape-like, dog face. Lawrence reminded us those are exactly what attacked him and his party. When I say, sorry, Tunoff's party. We must be close to the source of the frigid woe. End scene.
Hell yeah.
Is that Tunoff?
Throws flowers. Throws flowers. Blows kisses.
It's that one scene in Avatar, Reverends on Kiyoshi Island cheering, and someone like frosts at the mouth, passes out.
My notes for last session just says Martel taken by Big Mankey.
That would have been a better recap, honestly.
Like the Pokemon?
Yeah, yeah. And it took him about 3/4 of a page of a spiral notebook. That's all it is.
Monkey.
You saved me.
Actually,
Why?
it's Menkeh, so I don't know what I was on.
Minky.
Minky.
Mankey.
I would
No, they
also,
gotta make
as a very final and quick note, like everyone to know that, like a few nights ago, it was like 2 a.m. and I was laying in bed and my eyes flung open because I realized I had fucking moonbeam this whole fucking time and I could have just moonbeamed. So bad.
Yeah.
That's all.
When Druid figures out Druid spellbook, it's gonna be a time, I swear.
It's gonna be huge.
It's gonna be huge.
It's gonna be huge.
The Moon Druid has Moonbeam? I never would have
Oh no.
suspected. Well, there I go. There I go.
You get that in like the first 10 minutes of playing Baldur's Gate.
I fucking do it in Baldur's Gate too.
They just added Circle of the Stars.
Hell yeah.
I know, I've been
and
thinking about it.
Bladesinger.
And Path of the Giant.
Hell yeah.
I just want to play Circle the Stars and just be just the most Texan I can. And just always sing the stars at night.
Are bright.
Oh yeah, there was a
Stars at
bear,
night
wasn't
are
there?
big
Forgot about
and
the
bright.
bears.
Deep in the heart, picture.
Hell yeah. Alright. So, you guys just saw Martel get yoted away to the south.
To the south.
Surprise, Pikachu. Oh my god, this
as Martel's best friend, I have to take off running. I'm legally obliged. No, Martel's taking the monkey away from us.
Oh, not the monkey. Did it go to the north or the south?
He was taken to the south. Oh man, I can't squeeze through this gap. Roke, my pecs are too big. I can't get through here.
Turn sideways, I'll push you.
Oh my god.
He does just like the floppy fish jump through the gap.
I thought you were actually stuck. I went to move you because I thought you were actually stuck, and then I saw Dav walk through it. Like, damn it.
I'm gonna quickly use my rod of power to get a spell slot back.
Okay.
Just hit it with the. I don't know.
Oh. You'll go, please. Someone go.
Anybody see any tracks or something letting us know where it went?
You,
Oh.
sir, can give me a survival check?
Ooh,
Can
I
I give
assist?
myself guidance?
Yes to all. I think there was a lot of voices happening.
I want to see the bed if you can
I am
smell
proficient
him.
in survival, so I will help. I'll
Alright.
just druid craft a light over the obvious footprint that is Martell's being drugged.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see footprints going south. There's like a drag line and some big old footprints.
One set?
Ooh,
Yes.
Okay.
Menke.
Menke.
Oh yeah, that's right. Also, the guy didn't shout. He specifically said he does not shout. All right.
Didn't he say something? He said like
Yeah, he said like "whoa, mama."
a catchphrase. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa, mama.
He just turned
Hey,
into
little
Johnny
mama.
Bravo as he got exited stage
Hey,
left.
little.
Hey now, mama.
Hey, little short-sighted little
Hey,
mama.
Denis.
That's it. I was trying to remember.
Yes.
Saint Denis. Can I give a little perception check to see if I'm about to get attacked by icicles again?
Oh yeah.
You look up. You see no icicles.
Okay. Radical. I just wanted to be prepared.
Well, weren't they like a way that we couldn't see them when they weren't moving? So I think
You
you
could
should
see
take like
icicles.
but there's no icicles at
There's
all.
no icicles.
God, I want to send my
I'm
stupid
still-
fucking jackalope ahead, but it doesn't have vision on.
Here, let me fix that.
I would
Still
appreciate
heavily
it.
considering just throwing a bag of ball
I'm gonna
bearings
fix it
ceiling every 5 seconds.
specifically for how much is his dark vision? Does he have
30
dark
feet.
vision? Okay.
30 feet.
I'm
Magic! He also
I'm
has
gonna go-
medicine +2.
gonna go ahead and say try to stay in the same try to step in the same places that it did as best you can. I don't know if there's any traps around here.
I'll put some dots where it went. It's yeah.
Okay.
That big ass monkey
Thank
squeezed
you.
through that tiny ass hole.
By squeezing.
Oh,
Monkey.
well, thank you, Denny.
Bombastic side eye to.
I have
Java.
eyes with which to see.
As you walk that way, you see spider webs to the west. Roke.
Maybe don't go that way.
Wow, dark vision is. I didn't realize that you could like how different dark vision looked on this. That's cool.
You can tint it.
Yeah,
And I did it as an experiment.
it's cool. You should do that with everyone's dark vision because like that's a better. I broke it. I broke it, Denny. I broke it.
The panic. All of a sudden, I broke it. I broke it.
They got stuck in the wall.
Womp
They
womp.
die. Rocks fall. I die.
Rocks
Uh,
fall. Everyone.
At
Where'd
the edge
everybody
of this south. They just followed the green lines. At this southern edge of this cave, you do see an entrance that sort of spirals down and around.
I'm gonna turn to Tor. Big strong gentleman first.
What is? Is that like a spider cocoon thing over there?
Yeah.
We did see spider webs to the west.
I don't like it.
Oh,
Oh,
brother!
yeah.
Ooh.
As
You
you're
good?
looking over,
Check
somebody make me a quick perception check.
I got this.
Go,
Yeah,
frog,
you
go!
Beetles?
Yeah,
Frogs
it's two
eat
losses.
spiders.
As Frog walk by, Frog see spider, pop into existence, and immediately pop out.
Phase.
No.
Don't go that way. Don't go that way. Don't go that way. Don't go that way.
All right. You guys enter the cave.
This means we're about to find the spider matriarch, and then we can get that jewel for the necromancy book.
You follow the cave as there's only one way to go. Sort of down around. You can all make me survival checks real quick. See if you can keep track of sort of how far and what direction you're going.
Oh,
Damn, Devin! Let's go.
Attaboy.
Proud of my boy.
Attaboy.
I don't trust him, and I can smell my distrust this way.
I can smell the distrust in this direction.
Smells like bitches.
All right.
That specific cardinal direction is where the distrust is.
Dub and Roke, you can both sort of tell. You've traveled maybe a few thousand feet. A lot of it was spiraling down. It wasn't like a concentric spiral. It was kind of all over, kind of wends its way around. And then at the bottom, you sort of feel this cool breeze, and you can actually see an archway into an opening.
Is it like daylit or rocklit?
Rocklit. It's not very bright.
That looks and sounds conspicuous.
Oh, pardon me.
All right.
I'm gonna let Tor go first.
I'm gonna stand close enough behind that I'm keeping him in my aura, hopefully.
I will.
I'll follow alongside Roke to kind of just keep up with the group.
All right.
Can't be surprised up front.
Can I have we know there's a giant angry monkey. Can I have my swords already split at the ready?
No, it only lasts like a minute.
Okay.
There's a cooldown.
Gotcha.
There's a cooldown of until next combat.
Okay.
All right.
Want a light on that?
It's lit up here enough, right? Would extra light
Very
matter?
dimly, and then I'm about to make your choice after I read this. As you step beyond the narrow cave passage, the cold hits you differently, less natural, more ancient. The walls around you give way to a cavernous expanse that stretches out in all directions, carved not by nature, but by artifice and catastrophe. The floor descends in slow, uneven terraces, a crumpled fragment of a once floating city, now embedded in the glacier like a broken crown. Shattered columns jut from the ice at odd angles, each one carved with faintly glowing glyphs, half buried in the hoarfrost. Above you, the stone ceiling yawns open in jagged vents, revealing layers of twisted alloy and exposed arcane conduit, like the ribs of some long-dead titan. Frosted over metal catwalks hang in tatters overhead, some dangling by thick ancient cables that creak softly in the chill wind. Here and there, pale blue light pulses faintly from dormant crystals embedded in the walls, flickering once, then fading, as though reacting to your presence. The silence is not complete. A distant echo drifts through the hollowed expanse, metal against stone or something far less familiar, too distant to place, too soft to chase, but it sets your teeth ever so slightly on edge. The snow here hasn't gathered naturally. Instead, it's formed in strange eddies, spirals of fine powder around certain corners, thin rime stripped clean from certain paths as if disturbed by something heavy or deliberate. No footsteps remain, but there's a tension in the air, like you're arriving moments after something else has just moved through. Down below, at the lowest level, partially collapsed section of wall, you can make out a doorway. Oval-shaped, half-sealed, with frost, but intact. A sigil flickers above it, pulsing slowly, like the heartbeat of a thing not entirely dead.
From this distance, are we able to determine what that sigil means?
You can make me an Arcana check.
I'm great at those.
I guide. Can I guide?
Yeah.
All
I
right.
place my hand on his shoulder. Yes!
Damn!
Go
Combat is
Dab.
not like this. I just got 2 20s in a
2
row.
for 2. 2 for 2, let's go.
Go Dab.
You remember this sigil from flipping through library books. It is demonic in nature, and it means Genesis.
It. I look around. Oh, I guess we go towards that ward. I guess just keep your eyes peeled. And I'll take some cautious steps forward, headed towards the Genesis ward.
So like this place has kind of high ceilings, right?
Yeah, you're in like a huge cave. Think, I forget what it's called, but that big ass cave in Skyrim, where if you push
I
through
wouldn't know it.
the middle, a dragon pops out. Sorry. City in a cave, essentially, but this is ruins in a cave.
Purpose being, I'm just gonna have the jackalope fly up, I guess 30 feet, because that's the range of its dark vision in the air, just to kind of overwatch, just fly a little bit ahead to make sure we're not about to walk right on top of some kind of horrible sleeping dragon or something.
Okay.
Little flying morsel.
No! She's already been eaten by a dragon once. She doesn't need it again.
Use it for scouting. It's going to die a lot. Not this time, though, as it scoots out ahead of you as you guys move forward. As you descend the crumbled terraces of what is left of the city of Aor, the icy air thickens, humming faintly with residual magic. You step through the crumbling archway marked Genesis into a vast domed chamber. Once a place of assembly or experimentation, now draped in silence and frost. The ceiling, cracked but intact, stretches 100 feet high and glimmers faintly with embedded veins of arcane crystalline gold. At the center of the room, a colossal glowing sphere of shimmering magic floats silently. Roughly 40 feet across, suspended a few inches above the frost-covered floor. The surface of the bubble ripples slowly, like a heat mirage, casting fractured reflections of the room around it. Within, time stands still. Dozens of Aorians are trapped in the moment the world broke. Scholars in long, high-collared robes float mid-stride, mouths open as if shouting orders or warnings. One is halfway through casting a spell as you see runes flickering from his fingertips. A soldier, armored in iridescent alloy, lunges towards a tear in the wall, her face twisted in panic. A child clings to an older figure, perhaps a parent, eyes wide with terror, yet unmoving. Their hair floats slightly, suspended as if caught in water. Papers and scrolls are frozen mid-tumble, like leaves in a timeless breeze. A table near the center is upturned, its legs splintered, a crystal device shattered upon it. Perhaps the cause, or a desperate last-ditch defense. Each detail within the sphere is preserved in uncanny clarity. No dust, no decay. Just the raw, impossible instant of catastrophe.
Are they still alive? They look like it.
I asked one of them if they're still alive. Hey, are you still alive?
No answer.
I don't know, bro.
Can I?
Thank you.
Are-
Thank you very much.
Are they within like inspection range?
Some of them are pretty close to the edge of the bubble.
Could I try to like, I don't know, get a vibe check? Are they
Uh,
alive and suspended?
You can give me an Arcana check.
Okay, I'll take it. Something.
Since I asked him, can I give him guidance? Oh,
Yes.
all right. I don't know if it'll make much difference here.
Are you
but-
doing an investigation check?
No,
No.
Arcana.
I can also assist with Arcana.
I'm just gonna read
It's
it
too
out.
late.
Okay.
Um,
Sorry, I zoned out for a second.
As you look towards these people, you can still sense some sort of ripple in the weave, as if that spell, half cast, hasn't quite gone off, as if these people are suspended in time by some sort of life-defying magic.
With that, do I get the feeling that if I were to somehow break whatever spell is suspending them, would everything continue from where they were at, or would they pass away?
Hard to say with an 11.
That's fair. So they're alive. Just stopped, from what I can tell. The issue is I don't know how to A, break them out, or what the consequences could be if we did.
Go ahead.
I think, Miss Adelaide, you wouldn't happen to be at all familiar with this kind of magic, would you?
Am I?
The secrets of AR were their own.
Yes. I think Adelaide is looking in particular at the child. And she always looks like in a trance or like she's far away, and then she'll look back over at Beetle and shake her head.
I'm just going to very gently try to give her just a little reassuring pat on the arm, like a hey, come back,
That's rough, buddy.
hey, reel it
Hey,
in.
champ.
Let's lock in, bestie.
The equivalent of
Um,
gently rubbing someone's back with a broom.
illegal.
Once we allegedly make it out of here, there is somebody who's a professional with this kind of stuff on the continent. As much as it worries me to say this, the head Archmage of Antiquities, that variant of Lylin.
Oh, that stone cold bitch.
I'm blushing. Stop.
I don't.
Can I ask a quick question as I'm kind of looking around? Sorry to interrupt you, Dev. Does this seem like magic that is as old as I guess AO itself? Does it seem like it was part of the collapse or something that was like happening at a different point in time. Does that make sense?
It does. As you sort of look into it, you are deeply reminded of a time when you were a child, and the planet changed completely.
They're wearing the same type of clothes that they did in Piermont. It's from the same time.
Yeah.
And Denny, there doesn't seem to be anything like externally fueling this spell. It seems to be generated somehow from within the field itself, right?
Yes.
Also, do we think the bubble is protecting them?
You can make me
Why-
an Arcana check.
Can I
Although,
assist this time?
Yes.
I'm gonna help out my bird by just lifting them so they can get a better look. So he just picks them up by the hips and holds them up.
okay.
Hey, with a 17, you think perhaps it was
The eyes wide open.
maybe something not thought through exactly as much as I wanted to, or perhaps it was this crystal device that's been shattered. It did protect them from whatever happened from the crash from the last 2,000 years. It is also
Okay.
imprisoning them.
Okay.
Do you guys think that I should try to dispel this?
Is that even
Maybe.
something we're capable of dispelling? I mean, isn't
I-
there something to be said about like magic ages? It gets stronger.
It can, but it could also get weaker.
There's
It's
Magic like wine.
you never know until you try.
My
You
fear
could.
being, you got enough.
But that soldier looks to be defending from something beyond that wall. And that mage is casting a spell. And we'd be waking these people up millennium past their time in an instant. I don't know if they've been conscious the whole time and have gone mad, or if they'd just suddenly be here and concerned and crazy. Either way, it'd be a lot of noise, attracting those blinking spiders and anything else that's around. Maybe we find what we're looking for first before trying.
My
That's-
concern being, if we try to break the spell and they just all, like, turn to dust or something. But
I understand. I think going with Rourke's plan is a good idea. First, we figure out what we need. We revisit this on the way out if we have the power. Tor,
Yes,
your hand is
Tor.
raised.
Martel's still lost.
Yes,
We're getting to that part. We're getting to that part. Hang
He'll
on.
be fine.
Let us have our philosophical musing for like 3 more minutes, and then I promise you we will go after Martel again.
our guide
It's
falls
okay.
in the range of what we need. He was vaguely included in that.
Has anyone?
Looks over at the drag marks that are just Martel's hands floating around as he's being drugged by a foot.
Has anyone just tried touching it?
No. What if
What
you
if we
turn to
throw
dust?
like a really tiny pebble at it?
Do you want to throw a pebble at it?
Kind of, yeah.
I think
Remember
perhaps
the last
it's
time y'all
best
touched
left
something?
undisturbed.
But also, what if somebody tried to mind talk with one of them?
Can anyone do that?
Been holding out on their telepathic abilities. Tor, are you a wizard too?
Well, Tor sometimes talks to the robot.
Do sometimes talk to the robot.
Well, that's just
They
because
always-
Tor has a kind and whimsical heart.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome, bud. You're don't know.
But just all points aside, how badass of a wizard would I be?
Be the
Almost
guy
a
who
wizard.
saved a culture. Lawrence also kind of looks over at the little. Was it a little girl who was trapped in there, or just a child in general? Just a general child.
Yeah, hard to say.
General child. Yeah.
Their face is buried in the leg of a parent. Something like that.
I mean, to be trapped eternally, you know. It's a pretty bad way to be.
Let's hope they're not aware. All right. Are we ready to keep searching after our not werewolf?
Unconfirmed.
Maybe
August, I think you should throw a rock at it.
Please don't throw a rock at it.
Just a little rock.
It's not negotiable.
How wide is this field?
About 40 feet across.
And the little thing that we see knocked over that looks to be the epicenter is really at the center. It's like 20 feet in.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna take a really long stick to put back together.
I mean,
or expand the bubble.
I don't know if we could disrupt it somehow, but I don't know how we'd get to the thing. Unless I can, like...
You stand on the outside with a stick, with two sticks like chopsticks, and you put
Right.
the snow globe back together.
Okay, I like it, Tor, but what... Let's remember one very important detail here. We don't have sticks.
Now, we're about to go get a Mankey, and he had long arms.
You want to steal his arms?
Let the Wookiee win.
They stole our Martell.
You know... What if... He kind of points in towards, like, the wizard guy. What if they know how to fix your pop? Is there magic?
It's the best lead we got.
Best lead we got. Alright.
And notices Addie's tries to scamper away. Immediately
I
I
follows.
simply walk.
Yeah.
I'm gonna, like, take very careful note of where we are right now. Just to
As
try
you're
and...
doing that, can you
Fuck
make me a
me.
wisdom save?
Absolutely, I can. For you, anything. And I can fail it, too.
Okay. You're
Just for you.
enraptured by this bubble. It is your new special interest.
Oh no! The bubble gave Lawrence autism!
If only for
Gave
a
him.
moment, it is your new special
You
interest.
say that like he didn't have it before?
I was about to say.
Yeah.
And something does creep into your mind. Couldn't really hurt to touch it.
Couldn't hurt. I mean, guys, what's the worst that can happen? Now that you all are walking away, I'm gonna start approaching the bubble.
August will just stare at you while you do so.
I think the jackalope would look between you and him like, hey, are you gonna do something?
Just really want to know what's gonna happen.
Do I see Beetle trying to, or Lawrence trying to
Do you
touch
think
the bubble?
Do you think Bubdub would have followed after Adelaide or stuck behind?
God damn it. Part of me
You're the
thinks
only-
Bubdub would have waited for everybody, just to make sure we were moving, but at the same time...
If you have two minds, we can leave it up to a dice roll.
Yeah, let's leave it up to a dice roll.
Odds or evens, D20.
D20, okay,
Or 100.
fuck it.
But
Odds.
Hey.
Odds.
Alright.
Alright.
Now the question is, can you stop a 400-pound man?
I turn around, look at Beetle. Beetle, don't you fucking dare.
He kind of glances over at you like a misbehaving cat getting caught in the middle of doing something, which only makes him go for it faster.
Can I reach Beetle in time to stop him?
We're gonna need contested athletics or acrobatics.
Fuck.
Good luck, buddy.
Oh, that card gave you athletics, didn't it?
It fucking did.
Oh,
I'm
no.
excited to
looks
see your new character.
looks like you're touching the bubble.
It's
I
contested.
I don't know. Okay.
You could roll
What's
one.
better?
All
Me
right.
All right, what
being
happens with the
dead.
bubble?
So bad, gamers.
I will say you have a moment of, I mean, not clarity, but you do have agency here. Given everything that's been presented, do you think he would touch the bubble?
I feel like he's
The answer is yes.
really.
I definitely
torn.
think he would.
The correct answer in this situation is yes.
I think the fact that Bubdud told him to stop makes him want to do it more. And unfortunately, there's a moment where he stops. He's like, "This is unbelievably stupid." And the last time I touched something weird and magical, it almost blew my arm off. And then the other part is like, "But it'd be really, really cool."
We're gonna be the devil on Lawrence's shoulder right now. You're gonna let a frog tell you what to do.
You're gonna let a frog tell you what to do? You eaten legs from them things before. You don't take orders from a meal.
Bubbles is a good voice of reason, you fucker.
Did you say you touched it?
However, the other shoulder would be making Adelaide more mad.
Oh.
Touch.
Okay.
Dude, I've been so quiet, bro. I'm sitting here like, do it, you motherfucker. See what happens.
Can you give me a Constitution saving throw?
Shit.
I'm in so much trouble, gamers.
I'm gonna
Oh.
flash that regardless.
Thank you.
Regardless,
It's gonna
I'm
be like a
flashing
30.
that.
Denny,
What's
I don't
your-
like the motions you're making with your hands.
What's your flash bonus?
I'm pretty sure it's +5. Let me double check.
It's your intelligence, I believe.
Hey,
Yeah.
Denny,
Yes,
And
it is
you're-
+5.
in your infinite kindness and wisdom, would you say it might also be worth spinning a die after that flash?
Your call. I will say you did make the save.
Okay,
I
I
so
shall
you
leave
will not take any necrotic damage.
Oh.
Or increase the amount of dice to roll. Can you roll 1d10 plus 10?
Oh no, you're about to get old.
Oh, motherfucker.
Smallest. You don't take any damage. You do, however, age 11 years.
Oh my god. That could
God.
have been bad.
And you see the person closest to the bubble, this arcane knight, turns to you, and with a face that is no longer their own, smiles as the face of a god you never didn't used to believe in, looks back.
Ah!
And says, "Looks like Daddy couldn't protect you here, huh?" And then everything is back to normal.
Paylor, I want help. Son Daddy, please.
Sunday.
Dawn Daddy.
And you're just like kind of not shot back, but you're definitely moved back.
I think he would just straight up stumble and fall over backwards because he has also just. Luckily, he's a furbolg, so aging 11 years is not that bad compared to most species. But I feel like it would definitely be a shock to the system to just suddenly have slightly worse knees.
Welcome to the Magically Aged Club.
Hey!
You were
So
the like the person I was also worried might touch it.
I was tempted, but I didn't.
I think because I want to be cool, and be like some of my favorite X-Men. There's also like a streak of gray through the front of his hair now.
Hell
Devin,
yeah.
I'm not trying to copy your style. I promise.
There would be
No, that's
a ripple through the bubble, and it would just kind of go whoa. As the rest of you could have heard that.
Lawrence is lying on his ass, looking extremely guilty as he just slowly turns his head towards Adelaide like this.
August is just standing over
Yeah.
a beetle. Are you okay?
Tor doesn't even look back. His shoulders sag.
To be fair,
Oh man.
when the patron saint of lies, deception, and terror makes you make a wisdom save.
Hey, that's
Did
none
the-
of my business.
Did,
Wait,
did the
Asmodeus?
flash help?
Asmodeus.
It did.
Asmodeus.
Yeah, the flash knocked about 2d10 off that.
Damn.
I got the best outcome I possibly could from that.
I think that in the presence of such a great evil, I'm gonna get just a quick shiver that the cold didn't give before.
Yeah, I don't think anybody knows who it is outside of Beetle, but that is who I was alluding to. The enemy of
Yeah.
Paylor.
Fuck.
Like the capital E enemy of Paylor.
I'm absolutely. He's gonna just fumble for his pendant for a second and just grab it really tightly. And he's kind of like silently praying right now, like, "Oh my fucking god, hey, I'm scared." Whoa.
I think Adelaide stops and like turns. She hears like the wom wom of the bubble. And she slowly turns her head, like you can hear the creak of it like an old door. And she looks, and then her eye line goes down to see him on his ass. And then she'll quickly look at the bubble to see if anything's changed inside, if
Nothing.
anyone's been affected.
Yeah, no, everything's the
Okay.
same.
I'm just gonna side eye to her and say, "Well, that'll learn him, won't it?"
Your friend.
My friend.
Roke's gonna approach Lawrence and just say, "What in the nine hells are you trying to do?" And I'm gonna stick my hand out to help him up.
He doesn't
Wait.
take it. He's a little bit shell shocked right now.
Also, as Roke approaches, a certain aura washes over you that the fear at least dissipates.
I think
We use that aura of courage more for RP than for combat mechanics anyways.
I think it would help some, but when you've just seen basically the devil, it only can help so much. And he just looks up at you. He's got just the tiniest bit more like crow's feet at the edges of his eyes. Just a streak of gray in his hair and a little bit in his beard that just wasn't there before. And he just stares up at you like, why did I do that?
Think and reflect on it later, but we've got to go now.
He's gonna point to the night. That guy talked to me.
Lawrence,
What?
we've got to go.
I don't feel good.
Regardless, Tunath doesn't feel very good either. And Martel will stop feeling good pretty soon. Let's go.
I think I just talked to the devil. Like,
We'll discuss that more later.
uh,
In actuality, now I'm curious, but we do need to go.
are you familiar with Asmodeus?
as he grabs you by the shoulder to like kind of start picking you up and start catching up with Adelaide and the rest, a hand kind of goes to the leather headband where there is an infernal symbol branded into his forehead. I'm aware of him.
I think that was him.
All the more reason.
Do I look okay? I feel weird.
That amulet looks good.
What?
Does Beetle look visibly aged?
A little bit. Not as much as a human would by aging 11 years.
It's like you've not seen your friend and it's been like 2 years and they like,
Well,
oh,
like
it's
I
not.
said, like I
yeah.
said, he's got just the slightest bit more wrinkles. There's some
You got
some
a little
gray
something
streaked into
right
his
here.
hair. Right. He just kind of touches the scar on his forehead. Yeah, I've had that.
Next time, let's not touch the time bubble, please.
I
I understand and I appreciate the curiosity because, to be totally honest, I would have done the same thing. You know this. The double.
August.
Fucking hate you.
August.
What?
Do I look okay?
You look, I mean, yeah. A little different, maybe.
Different how?
I don't know. Like your hair.
What the fuck? What?
It's okay. That happened to me before, too.
He remembers August aging a year. And he just goes, wait, are you saying I got older?
I think so. It looked the same.
I don't look like an old man, do I?
No, I don't think you're an old man. Though sometimes you act like one.
Okay, I don't need that kind of sass from you right now. What the hell? He turns around and walks after the trail. He like swishes his tail indignantly as he goes.
I mean, you did ask.
You didn't have to call me an old. You called me
Like a librarian, I'm gonna turn around and go, shh.
curmudgeonly. Curmudgeonly is what you accused me of being. I'm a lot of things. Curmudgeonly is not one of them. When
The moon hits
Uh,
you
That's amore.
As you guys now a bit angrily and frustratingly and knee creakingly trudge forward, you you continue on in this tunnel. You start to see things that weren't even really present in LPR. You see things that more align with, for lack of a better term, like a cyberpunk aesthetic. You see conduits, you see flowing veins of metal running through them, you see very clean lines, very flat metal walls, doors. None of them so far appear to be open or have anything on the other side of them. You can see just like rocks and things behind the little pane of glass. But you do eventually walk into an open room. And as you do, can you all make me either a sleight of hand or an acrobatics check? It'll make sense, I swear.
Is this a trap or a dangerous thing coming at me?
No.
For advantage reasons?
It's not.
It was sleight of hand or acrobatics, is that what we said?
Mhm.
Oh, hell yeah, I'm shit both.
Hey.
Oh, never mind.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
All right. 4, which makes sense because you're big as hell.
I have to dodge so much further than everyone else.
Let me just drag you guys into place so I can copy paste ya. Hang on, I accidentally brought green lines with us.
You just helped with the setup to this whole thing, CJ.
He's only a
Tor,
dilf.
you run smack dab into a large pipe.
Is this a D&D party? He walks into a bar joke.
Ooh.
What the fuck?
What is a hoochie daddy?
Give me a moment.
Hey.
I'll give me a moment. I have the perfect picture for this.
Break out the jorts.
Hey, Benny, in your own time, can I have my bear? Please.
Is it still there?
I don't know. I'm clinging
Right.
to it. White knuckle.
Technically, the bear still
I need my
exists.
bear.
Help.
Why have I been duplicated?
Like Nova's just help.
Oh my god, earthquake!
Hang on. Can you guys
Ah,
see something in the middle of this map that obviously should
Yep.
be here? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's not there on the GM screen, which is wild.
what?
But I can see it on the stream.
Aor has strange magic. It leaks into our own world.
Yeah, that's not there. Pretend it's not there,
Old
please,
magic.
and thank you.
Someone's just making a latex suit. That's all.
I can't find the picture that I'm looking
That
for.
kind of
in
club
CJ.
here? Damn.
However, instead, I'm going to post something else.
You aren't duplicated on my screen, TJ.
Yeah.
Well, I
I've
deleted it.
seen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've seen two beetles this entire time.
Maybe.
On the last
Yeah,
map, they
me
were
too.
duplicated. Yeah.
You can move around as you want, Rook.
Okay.
So as you sort of bump into this pipe, you hear something fall further beyond, like further into the darkness, as these
Took.
machines around you whir to life. And
Front
this
row
whole
backy.
room goes from being pitch black to this.
What the hells?
Just had to try to outdo Beetle.
Very
Did you
pretty.
just run into that pole?
Did I what?
Did you just run into that pipe?
Like, I don't know who put this pipe here.
Is your head okay?
Haven't had any complaints so far.
Oh shit.
Hey
Oh my
yo!
God.
Hey.
Under the table high five. Nice.
Where is it? There it is.
I think I just
That's
found the
so
light
funny.
switch.
Drag race.
Can you turn it off again?
Yeah, try slamming your forehead into that pipe again.
Yeah,
That'll
rub
really
my
help
head.
For you.
I'm good.
Austin, what the hell is
Bonk's
this?
head.
You asked for Hoochie Daddy.
Oh, mama.
I've seen
Get it.
so much more of your legs than I ever thought I'd see.
What can I say except you're welcome?
Delete this.
Never.
Uh,
Bub Dub's looking around in awe. Are there like proper mechanical like things going on in the general vicinity of like, could I take things apart that I don't think would be crucial?
Oh no, this is so far beyond your scope.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
And there's magic running through, like you see the crackling arcanotech like up in the upper bits.
Can I try to diagram as much as possible?
You're like an electrician in a nuclear power plant.
Can I just tap the top of the pipe
Honestly,
twice?
yes. You can make an straight intelligence check. If you
Okay.
like, and we'll see where we're at.
It's a 7.
Yeah.
I
Uh,
lights.
Guys, this is way out of my realm. This one's fucking new to me. Does this seem like old school, I don't want to say electricity, but like mechanical?
This is like something Bubbed Up wouldn't understand, but we would. This is like steampunk plus. This is like if steampunk went cyberpunk and also had magic.
So basically, when we
Gotcha.
were in the engine room of El Pierre, that looks elementary compared to this.
Yes.
Okay.
I want to take this home with me.
Hey, Lawrence, as you're up there, I'm sure you know this already, but I'm saying it out loud for everybody else. I kind of look over my shoulder at Tor and August. Don't touch anything.
Okay, I'll make sure to do that.
Or was definitely tapping the
two
pipe,
things
trying
to
to
say
turn
to
the
you.
lights back off. Where's the
See the
off
triggers you have to
button?
use your
Yeah.
hand.
It's been hit so many times.
Like a dent in it. Forehead dent.
I guess I'm kind of walking alongside Bubbed Up at some point. And I kind of turn to him and I say, "What do you think that this whole room is doing?"
Best guess? This could be like power generation?
He does not sound confident in his answer. And be totally
There's
honest.
2 different types of color, at least.
Exactly. What? I mean, when you combine 2 things, it gets bigger? I don't know, to be totally honest.
Just chatting shit.
You do see above this door in front of you are more demonic symbols.
Can I make them out?
Are they in Infernal?
No, they're in demonic.
Demonic's different from Infernal?
Abyssal,
Yes.
It's
Kristen.
abyssal. It's abyssal. My bad.
Oh! Okay.
Infernal is devil, demonic is abyssal.
I always
Damn
thought
it.
demonic and abyssal. It
One
does
day.
read Genesis Ward, like through this door.
Okay. Understood.
And then on the wall above here, you see infirmary.
I'm going to relay that to everybody else. We're headed towards the Genesis Ward, and that right there, it says infirmary.
And then as you say that, Beetle, you're sort of like looking over at this red arcing, and then from behind the pipes, this little boy comes zooting out.
Oh, it's so cute.
Oh my gosh, it's a murder bot.
It has a knife!
it looks at you.
We're playing Fallout.
Its eye goes red,
And I look again.
and the knife starts spinning.
No!
Can you all roll initiative, please?
Fresh cut grass, no!
No, this is not fresh cut grass. This is a different one.
Very bad
This,
taste.
I
God
know.
damn it! I don't want to
So
say it.
It is too much, but we know what you
What
mean.
have you got there, little buddy? A knife. No! I don't want to draw Beetle in short shorts. I'm not doing that.
Also, if I ever fly up to Michigan, I'll bring my short shorts
Hell yeah.
so we can have a
Thank
hoochie
Fuck.
daddy night on the town.
Absolutely. Also, I don't own the shirt that's in that photo anymore. I sold it to a guy at a club in Nashville for $100.
Hell yeah.
100?
Nice shirt, Rob.
Well,
Gay guy wanted my
Any-
shirt.
any partially buttoned button up is fine.
Exactly. That's boom, done.
Yeah. Instantly slutty.
I have like 6 more of these that fit
Austin,
better.
well-renowned slut.
Oh, you have no idea.
What does he mean?
I've been single in 2.5 years, or 2 years, effectively.
Holy shit. Get him, Austin.
Let the games begin.
Oh my God.
No.
It's your time to
It,
shine.
exactly what
Oh,
Jimmy
boy.
said. I'm terrified of women, so
As you should be.
As you should be.
I am horrified of the female species. So whenever I go out and a girl smiles at me, I'm like, I'm just gonna keep dancing.
I just
We're
immediately
not
think, like,
engaging.
something's
I
wrong with me.
still
I'm about to get made fun of.
Yes.
Dennis, you need to come out with me more
Illegal.
often. We need to go out more often, then we can make fools of ourselves together.
You got a month till I move, my guy.
I'd
Maybe.
30 minutes
month?
away.
We'll see. We'll see.
oh yeah, you'll be an extra 40 minutes. Oh well.
Right.
We'll figure it the fuck out.
You guys can have a slumber party.
Beetle.
Cute.
First act.
I mean, there's
Ooh,
only one
damn.
thing to be done, and that's to fucking shoot it. It's not even a question in my mind. There's literally no hesitation. He goes from like lurching back, screaming because it has a knife, to just, I started blasting. Fuck me.
One of those hits.
I've got arthritis. Cyberpunk ass music.
This is cyberpunk ass music. Anything else?
I miss you, Your Honor. I'm gonna experience remorse. I'm done.
Fair enough.
And then I end my turn.
Fair enough. Dub.
Fuck. Lawrence, what did you do? Shit. Can I look around and see if there's... Is there anything else that looks like it's about to attack us in this general vicinity?
Give me a perception check.
Absolutely. 27.
All right. Well, here's what's gonna happen.
Fuck.
You look around and your goggles zoom in, zoom out, and you see many things starting to move. You see this almost viscous dark gray fluid start dripping rapidly from the ceiling and collecting on the floor in two places. You see one more robot like the one next to Lawrence right behind you coming down from the ceiling, and you see two more a little different robots kind of coming from the east and west.
Guys,
I'm in danger.
ambush, 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 ambush.
Oh, it's the infirmary.
God damn it.
These little
It's the
guys
sound of
and
infirmary.
these guys.
Ooze, but make it fancy.
Are they undulating?
Yes,
Oh.
It's my favorite word. Had to use it.
it's a good word.
I'll be hitting with the.
Anything else?
You gotta hit him with the car.
Was that my...
cells
I'm assuming that
cells
was my action.
floppy
No, you're good.
dudes.
Oh, fuck. Oh, I thought you were going to have me cost the action.
I'll say it's your bonus action because it revealed everything, but
That is perfectly fine, and that means that Plop does not do anything this turn.
I'm a perceiver. I perceive.
I'm just gonna... You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna have Plop move to here next to me. However, I am just going to put my pistols into this thing's, like, undercarriage and just say, fuck it. Because it's got a knife, and bang, bang. That's not supposed to be at advantage. I apologize. So 26
fine.
and a 12.
26 hits.
Fantastic.
Which
For
one, Noah?
11 piercing and 6 force damage.
Hell
The
yeah.
one-
Plus an arcane jolt
See it.
for 2d6.
Hell yeah.
For another 5 damage there.
Fuck yeah.
And yeah, so Plop technically takes the dodge action since I did not command him to do anything.
Copy that. Tor.
Well, shit. Did we fight 2 things last session? Like since the last time that we've rested?
No, you only had one. Kind of. So there was the icicle fight. I don't remember. If
I didn't do anything during the icicle
That was
fight.
just me.
I specifically didn't do anything because I didn't want to waste a rage.
Then there was the other fight. That was it.
Okay. I just had 2 rages. I just don't know if I reset it from like.
How many are you
back.
supposed to have?
Huh? Well, I start with 5.
Okay.
So. Okay. So I'm gonna rage. And everybody's just in trouble. Everybody's in danger.
Danger close.
Danger close. But the little guys have the medic symbols on them, so they're just helpful. So I'm just gonna go after the big dudes.
Logic.
Yeah, I'm going to use my rage leap and leap over Roke and land in front of this one that is closest to Addy. And what was that?
Oh, I just said
Okay.
fuck.
Oh, yeah, you're in trouble.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, I'm sorry. But I'm gonna
It's
swing on this
okay.
dude. Swing on this dude twice. I will rotate around him actually, to like right
Okay.
there, and then swing twice. Boom, pow.
Boom, pow. Yeah, those both hit. Let me see if this guy has anything weird.
I would have probably kept cold because nothing here suggests otherwise, and that's what I default to.
Okay.
I need a hero.
The squint of nearsightedness is crazy. He's got some.
Yeah, I don't know. What if this dude has like the on slashing damage splits into more oozes?
That's what I'm looking for, essentially.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, Cheez-Its.
If Bubdub had access to Fireball, everything would be on fire all of the time. I hope
That's why
everybody
you're
is
not
aware.
allowed to have access to Fireball.
It takes all of this damage. So we've got 20, 30... Oh. 20 and 20.
20. Making it easy on you.
Easy peasy.
It's
Anything
so
else?
easy, guys.
Lemon squeezy. Lemon squeezy.
Anything else?
No, that was my action, bonus action, and my movement. I'm gonna stay like. No, yeah, I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
Okay.
I'm
Torture
gonna
a
rotate
robot next to Beetle.
Torturer?
Yep.
Hey, what?
Making sure it's not going to show its whole ass attack when I roll it.
I'm so glad I have backup characters in mind.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
you're
What
not
do I
supposed to-
mean?
It goes to sort of grab you with this. Shocking's the wrong word, but you can sense some energy coming from the hand.
Okay.
I rolled to GM. Would you like to take
Uh-huh.
it, or would you like me to reroll?
I want to
Take
see
it.
death coming and look it in the eyes. Reroll, please.
Yeah.
Fuck. What was the other roll you had?
14. I always ask whenever I roll the GM. That's like not, regardless of the roll.
I knew if you said it, I would take it, and then it would be a bad choice, and that's why I did it.
Okay. I need you to make a con saving throw.
Oh boy! Beetle's no good. Very bad day.
This thing grabs you, and you feel as if you are gonna be truthful to it. It is your best friend. You are charmed.
cool.
Just to this one. though.
Okay.
It's then
The way that
going
was Jessup's
to
worth nice
make a bunch of beeps and go to there.
Ugh.
I need. Let's just gonna do this.
You could just stab me with a syringe, and it's like, here, friend juice.
Miss hit.
Okay. You'll take 6 slashing.
Understood.
Next we got this ooze next to Beetle. Are they smart? Kind of.
You're probably smart enough to come clap my cheeks. Yeah. I have very clappable cheeks, apparently.
It might
I'm
not
Gucci
if it
Daddy.
notices your. Oh, never mind. As long as the thing doesn't attack you, you are fine. So yeah, it's gonna go down here.
Rock on.
Punch. 16.
Beats it.
All right. Can you make me another Constitution saving throw?
God damn, dude. No, I cannot. I cannot make a
Would
Constitution
you like
saving
to
throw.
add anything to that? The
How
DC is
bad is-
14.
You say that means it's bad. I'm gonna. You know what? Fuck it, we ball. What happens to me?
Oh no.
Oh, ew, stinky.
You're paralyzed
I'm having a rough
poisoned.
time over here.
and paralyzed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Bro, this is like the one time I didn't prepare Greater Restoration for fuck's sake.
Shane, you're my favorite. Druid.
You
My
are
favorite.
also grappled by this thing. So it's holding you. You are grappled and paralyzed.
At least it's nice to be held.
You take 8 bludgeoning damage. And then it begins to drain your blood.
Oh, cool.
You take
Just like Martel is here.
another 10 necrotic damage.
This is still all on Lawrence.
Yep.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm just having a horrible time. It's okay, I chose this in both cases.
This one's gonna scoot over to here and help out its friend. Both miss, I think.
Both blocked, yeah.
Hell yeah. Next we got this one who's gonna scoot down to Adelaide. $13, $17?
Oh, one sec. 17 hits.
Okay. You will take 7 piercing damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw.
Oh my god. Is this part of Nova's empire? Constitution. Hell yeah, brother.
Nothing happens, but you did feel like it tried to inject you with something.
Is this like a needle?
Yep.
Right.
It's a friendship needle, don't worry.
A friendship needle?
And it is your turn.
Never share needles.
Unless you have
I am going to grab it where it has grabbed me. And I am going to take the needle in my hand with it and try and like crush it. And with my other hand, I kind of lift it up to the sky. And I'm kind of like out of the corner of my eye looking for a crack in the ceiling, and I find one, and I'm gonna cast Moonbeam. I pull down the Might of Ruinous. Shut up. Let me live
You
my
pull out
life.
a red moonbeam, I swear to God.
No, it's just Shan remembered one spell, but now that's her only spell. It's replaced Entangle.
It's fine. Okay.
You should be
I'm gonna upcast
able.
it too.
You should be able to move it.
We're going
Let
to
me
steal
check.
the moon.
Moon beam. I'm gonna upcast this bad boy to level 4.
Call me Rude Beam. Now you get it.
Get
Call me
moon
Rude Beam,
beams.
Get
Hell
in
yeah.
it.
That will rectify on its turn.
Hell yeah, brother. And as a bonus action, I'm going to twist slightly, turn into an undulating mass, and I'll be an archer today.
Okay. Actually, we'll just do this now. It's not gonna move before its turn. It doesn't have any ability to do so.
Nice.
My DC is way higher.
Yeah,
It's like an 18.
So it
Sounds
does
good.
23.
It'll be a 40, 10. 19.
You can
Oh,
take the first
sorry, I
one.
already rolled.
Yeah, you're good.
My bad.
Ain't no thing.
And that is all from me.
Minor earthquake.
Yeah!
Oh.
I had to fix my background. It was white. It was flashbang out. All right. Torture a robot down here. It's not going to go for plop. It sees kinship there. It is, however, going to go for Bubdo.
Plop's gonna deflect attack, so it's at disadvantage.
Brother! Brother, I am pinned here.
18.
18. Give me a second.
Interrogate.
Shield.
Okay. It's then going to try to chop you up twice because it's salty.
Okay. Oh, the first one
Oh.
definitely hits.
I think I clicked it. There we go. You'll take 17 slashing damage.
Okay.
That's his go. August. Oh, no, it's not. Hang on. It gets one more.
God damn it. Yeah, that hits.
With your shield?
Yeah.
Takes another 10.
Wunderbar.
Me.
August.
Okay. There's so much going on. But so this little latex man is still holding on to Beetle, yeah?
Yes. It is holding Beetle and actively sucking his blood.
Okay, I'm gonna attack that one.
Okay.
Is my gun still broken?
Latex.
You would have had time to fix it. You're fine.
Okay. Thank you. We do that.
Bang.
Hit.
I am not.
Okay. Then I will in fact be doing a little hunter's mark
Okay.
and bang again.
Hit.
Hey.
Hell yeah. Anything else?
I don't feel like getting sliced up, so I'll just stand here, T-posing.
Okay. Surveillance ooze next to Tor is a go. Kick and punch.
That hits.
Can you make me a Constitution saving throw?
I always roll crappy con saves.
You're good.
Not today.
Today, Satan.
Also hits.
Can you make me another Constitution saving throw?
There we go.
All right.
You could
You
spend.
You could spend. points if you want. If you have any dice left.
I'm good.
Okay, you are incapacitated, and you take 7. Nope, that's wrong. You take 6 bludgeoning damage.
Point of contention. I am. Well, it doesn't matter.
It's larger than you.
Sorry,
No,
I yelled, but I was muted.
Oh.
I would wheel. Oops.
Oh, wheel. Okay.
Sorry.
Roll the wheel.
Really want you to not be unconscious.
Oh.
So it gives me a third. I guess I have to do it now, huh?
You would pass regardless if you spent a dice.
Yeah. Okay. I think I have literally 1 dice. So
Let me check.
maybe.
Means you have to write the recap.
Oh no.
Or I might have used it.
Oh,
No, I
please
did use
no.
it. I don't
Yeah,
got it.
you used
yeah.
it. You ain't got none.
I don't got no
it.
dash.
Fuck.
Yeah, no, I am resistant to poison,
Oh, so
but I rolled at
you
advantage anyways and didn't
yeah.
hit. Yeah.
Okay.
So it wouldn't have mattered.
okay. You are incapped. We'll say you'll hang on to your rage unless you don't take damage. But you are paralyzed and incapped, and you can repeat at the end of each of your turn. Roke.
All right. Roke first focused on Lawrence being drained over there, blocking some of the strikes from these. One gets in. I'm going to go ahead and bonus action cast Zephyr's Strike.
Okay.
And I'm going to move my speed past them without incurring any attacks of opportunity.
Mhm.
I'm going to run up to Beetle, and I'm going to lay a hand on him, spending 5 points from lay on hands to neutralize a poison affecting him, ending the poison condition and the paralysis.
Hell yeah, works for me.
Hell yeah.
Snap out of it and start putting holes in these things. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Beetle.
Hi. Damn, that's crazy, dog. I had no plan. Sir! I think what I'm gonna do is... Is it still grappling me?
Yeah, it's still holding on to you. You're not restrained or anything, but you are grappled.
So that just means I can't run away.
Yeah.
I am gonna cast Shadow of Moil on myself.
Okay.
So he just kind of... His eyes unroll from the back of his skull, and he just kind of goes... And... That's all I'm gonna do, honestly.
Copy that.
So it will have disadvantage trying to attack me.
Yep.
If it relies on sight.
What do I want to do here? Oh god. Plop's gonna give this thing... No. You can't do what I want you to do, can you? Fuck it, I'm just gonna attack, I guess. That's the easiest way, yeah. I'm just gonna take my shots with my pistols.
Okay. Those both miss.
Damn,
Yep.
dude.
That's rough.
Yep, and then, I guess I will try to get away from this thing if I can. I know I'm probably gonna take an opportunity attack, but I'm gonna try to get away.
Yes, you will take an opportunity attack as a third arm approaches the building.
I'll use my reaction to shield again.
Okay. Alright, you can keep moving. Unless
Yep.
unless you want.
I was no. I was clicking the spell, so I didn't forget.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go to like there. And then Plop's gonna do the damn thing.
That'll hit.
26, yay. No, we do not do disadvantage for melee ranged attacks.
Hell yeah. All right. Tor, you can make me a con save at advantage.
I was also wrong. The poison resist was from something else. I had
Okay.
gotten acid resist. That's for sure,
Ah.
so I was wrong.
At normal, you snap out of it, and you are still grappled, but you weren't going to go anywhere anyways. So
Exactly where I want to be.
exactly. This robot is just gonna whir to life and follow Roke around. And we're just gonna go real quick and easy.
One of those hit.
Okay. Take 11 slashing.
Alrighty.
This ooze has blind sight. He will take the damage though.
Okay.
6 and 14.
Both missed.
Okay. That's his go. Surgeon Bot's gonna go help other Surgeon Bot. These are both going at Adelaide.
Mamma mia! One hit.
Okay, I need a Constitution saving throw.
Oui. Oui.
You're good, as you
Nice.
block the needle again, but you do take the 12 piercing. Other Robbit, he doesn't have anything, so he's just gonna try to claw at you, missing both times, and you are up.
Does that take the
Huge.
moonbeam damage on its?
It
Wait,
would
and
normally,
first-
but we did it on the cast. Next time it's on their turn.
Gotcha, my bad.
You're good.
Moonbeam down anyway. Sad face. I cry every time. That changes what I was gonna do. I am Ghana. Oh my god, earthquake.
Sorry. It's gonna happen again.
Earthquake!
Okay.
It fully changes my vibe, gamers. Okay. I am going to... Alright. I am going to disappear. I simply disappear in a twinkle of stars. And I'm going to reappear just past where Tor nearly knocked himself out. And I am very sure to not knock myself out. And as I reappear, I'm gonna lift my hands up. Let me quickly. Yeah, and I'm gonna cast. One sec. I'm so deeply unprepared for this. I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt at the one that's already bloodied.
Okay.
And then with my other hand, I'm gonna shoot out a mote of starlight. Actually, no, I cannot do that. So I just cast Guiding Bolt.
Copy that. That'll hit.
Yoo!
Oh hell yeah!
I see.
You hit this robot like right in the red cross symbol, and it sputters light leaving its face.
Sorry. Sorry. That's all.
Okay. This Robbit looks very concerned at Plop, and is kind of like looking at it, looking at August, looking at it, looking at August. He turns to August, still confused, and
Plop does the classic frog offset blink.
I think 2 of those hit you, Nova.
Yeah, the middle two,
Okay.
obviously.
You take 13 total damage, and I need 2 con saves for Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
Hey, baby. Hey,
Ah.
Hunter's Mark falls off. And it is your turn.
Okay. I have decided that I do not like this little robot with a knife having ass bitch.
What
So
do you mean? He's so cute. Look at him.
I'm gonna fight this fucker.
It's a
Just
basketball
gonna
with a
like
claw.
attempt to shoot him and then get distracted and not do so.
Yep. Luckily, no misfire, but it jams a little bit.
Oh wait, actually, I'm gonna decide that I didn't miss.
Fucking gluten stalker, man.
I'm gonna decide that I didn't, man.
It's like once per turn they
Yeah.
can re-roll an attack roll.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Like
Yeah.
you say the greatest magic's chronomancy, but it's actually
As long as I don't-
stalkermancy.
As long as I don't break my gun,
Yeah,
I can just do it again.
that
you know?
absolutely is.
That's remarkable.
Let me make sure that's not.
No, chronomancy. Think children die because their mothers didn't love them enough.
No, it's because August enters the room.
29. That bloodies this man.
Good.
Anything else?
I'm just gonna smile at it while I watch its oil leaking out.
Hell yeah. Who's next to Tor? Gonna go for it. It is not an advantage. It's gonna punch twice. Well, maybe. Punch once, miss. Punch once, 17?
Hits.
Okay. You are in cap.
Can it? Nice.
And you take 3 bludgeoning damage. I will say the each time you're affected by it, it's going to go down by 1. So the save there was 13, then it's going to be 12, then it's going to be Rook.
Okay. Zephyr Strike's still up, so I can move further and make this first attack at advantage
Hell yeah.
as well.
Hell yeah.
And I'm also getting into Tor's area so that it'll help with his saving throw. So, hiya on that first one.
Absolutely.
And the second one, we'll go ahead and roll. Ooh, we are so close. That first one does get an extra D8 of slashing damage as well.
Hell yeah.
All right, and second one. Yeah, we're gonna smite on the second one.
Okay.
We'll make it a second level.
Hell yeah. This thing
Oh,
is
God.
sputter in and out. You just did a ton of damage to it.
All right.
Alrighty. Beetle.
Yo,
This torture robot beneath you is your best friend.
yeah. Oh, that's my homeboy.
Just
And
I'll take
oh,
which
that's my
one's which.
homeboy. So, as far as I can tell, these two are using little eyes, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. I'm still grappled by this thing, I think.
Mhm.
And I'm just gonna turn while I'm in its arms and look back over my shoulder at these other two dudes to actually take advantage of Shadow of Moil. So will be at advantage. I'm gonna attack this dude twice and this dude once with Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do I'm gonna try to remember how to roll. I'm gonna still fail one of those.
The middle one misses.
Yeah. And on the first one, I'm also gonna pop a Wand of Three Moons into it.
Okay.
So it does that.
Yep. You hit this other torture robot right in his oily little eyeball, and he explodes.
Hell yeah. And then the other one, I'm just gonna.
Okay.
It's not bad actually.
Hell yeah. Anything else?
No.
Okay.
Actually, wait. I have bonus action. Bonus action. I do nothing.
Okay, Bubdub is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to there. I see Beetle eyeing this one, and I'm assuming something bad is happening to Beetle.
Oh, we're besties. I'm like, it's like we're throwing up
problem.
like signs at each other, like we've known, you know.
See,
We
that's
got
a problem.
secret handshake.
That's a problem. So Bubdub is going to shoot at it twice and see if that helps.
No, that's my friend. Don't hurt my friend. I feel like I've become the Jessup of this party.
Both those hit.
Awesome. For 12 and 19.
Hell yeah.
I don't know if the psychic damage actually exists on robots, but
It does on these ones.
ooh, fancy. And then Plop is going to 5, 10, 15
Just
to there.
intelligent enough to be tortured by the horrors.
And yeah, Rivet
Hell yeah.
for 6 more force.
Very nice, city.
Hell yeah. That bloodies the surgeon bot.
Hell yeah.
4.
That's the end of my turn.
Con save. You have a plus.
3.
Oof. Tor
Dang.
still sleeping. Torture. Your best friend is gonna come say hi. Actually, no, he's not. Bubdub yelled at him. Bubdub shot him, so he's gonna come down here. And he's gonna try this.
Misses.
Okay, he has one of these left.
Oh, fuck me. That hits.
You're about to have a really bad time.
Can you make me a Constitution saving throw?
I can absolutely try to.
Goddamn.
You see this, like, sort of almost like pharaoh fluid he tries to inject into you. You just avoided a level of exhaustion.
Oh man.
Dude,
Then going to do this. Splat splat.
God damn it, that hits. The first one does.
You take 19 slashing damage.
Okay. Bubdub is not feeling... He's feeling the Aster right now. That's the wrong thing. Hey!
We hit it at the same time.
Give me back my
Alright.
double bloodied now.
This
Oh,
ooze
really fucked up.
is going to keep trying to punch Beetle.
Cool.
17?
That hit.
Okay. Can you make me a con save?
Yes.
Okay. You will take 5 bludgeoning, and he will take an amount of necrotic.
Yep. Hang on. I'm sorry.
2d8.
I'm getting my ducks in a row here. Da-da-ba-da-ba-da. I'm just trying to see if that actually, if I have a button to click. Okay. He takes 2d8.
Damn!
Nice.
That
I just
bloodies
sucker punched him in the face.
it. It angrily tries to punch you again.
Question: can I use that second 22 as my con save for taking damage and keeping
I
it up?
was. That's why I didn't ask for one.
Very kind.
One more
Very
con
kind of
save.
you.
Well, 2 more con saves technically.
Okay. Okay. Nope. That's Shadow of Moyle
Shadow
is
of
the second
Moyle
one.
exists. Yeah. But you are paralyzed again.
Cool.
You can take 6 bludgeoning damage.
Awesome. I can maintain concentration while I'm paralyzed?
That's a good question.
I don't see anything about that actually, so
You're not incapacitated, which that's when
yes.
it would drop.
A paralyzed creature is incapacitated.
Oh, okay.
R.I.P. Shadow of Moyle, you're a real one.
Goodbye.
Hey, it did some damage and
hell
gave me
yeah.
some advantage.
Hell
Thank
yeah. Surgeon Bot is looking very confused at Plop. I think Surgeon Bot also it's kind of fried. I'm gonna roll a little luck check for Surgeon Bot. I'm gonna go call high. Surgeon Bot casts Cure Wounds on Plop.
This is
Plop
the only
has-
combat where Plop is not like just being destroyed.
I love that.
I was gonna say
Plop.
Plop hasn't taken damage. However, Plop had
Austin.
taken damage.
Can you please scrape
Aw.
together the remains of that surgeon bot when we're done and fix it, and it can be our
Oh,
friend?
No, I'm not gonna fix it.
Yeah!
I'm going to incorporate it into Plop.
Oh god.
That's
Oh my God.
horrifying.
Imploperate it.
We're gonna switch. Plop's now gonna be a turret, and he's gonna be an artillerist.
Get
and-
Plop rated on, idiot. No, he just can heal.
Yeah. Yeah. So he heals Plop for 6, and
That's
then
so
he just
sad.
kind of moves on his way, like down here to August.
Plop's gonna.
This is a
13
betrayal
misses.
of the highest degree.
Meets it,
I
meets
actually
it.
feel so bad.
Oh, let's go.
Oh.
11 force damage.
Poor little guy.
I was really hoping you were gonna say, "How does Plop want to do this?" and as the thing
no,
turns around after,
just in horror, like, what do you mean, Adelaide?
explode.
I thought we had something special.
Adelaide's gonna move up to here. As she moves, the constellations around her kind of shift inward, become a black hole as usual, and then from within a kind of starry dragon forms. She's gonna shift her starry form to dragon and hovers a few feet off the ground. And while she does that, there's kind of a lace of fire that starts to move out and circle, almost like an asteroid belt of flame. I'm going to cast Investure of Flame.
What?
I'm going to invest my money into some flame.
Like,
I heard that
That's
stuff's
hot.
pretty good this time of year.
And now, Denny, I'm not sure if I understand if I can use my action to create a line of fire, but I'm not sure if I can do that upon the initial casting. It's like
No,
a level
it's a
5
setup. It's a
spell,
setup.
so
Yeah.
6 spell. Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah. So you use it
sick.
on your next
So do
turn.
that.
You can shoot.
Mm-hmm. Yes, but I do indeed have an aura.
Hell yeah.
yeah, you do.
August.
Period.
Ah, I was eating. Okay.
You know.
It's dinner time for me. I eat late.
I know.
Yay.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and shooty booty this guy.
Booty booty.
Shooty booty.
Tutti frutti, shooty booty.
What were you attacking? I missed the click.
The guy right in front of me.
Oh yeah, that'll hit.
Tutti frutti.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, that's you just blow up this surgeon bot into a bunch of little tiny pieces. Can you actually make me a perception check as well?
Oh, baby.
Mm-hmm.
That oil is real crimson.
Like
Oh.
blood?
Does it smell like blood?
It smells like iron.
Okay. Okay. August
Alright.
just looks very confused to anyone that just watched them kill this robot.
I'm uncomfortable with the atmosphere we've created in the dungeon.
Aor is bad, guys. Aor is bad.
I don't like it, human.
I need an adult.
Hey, I'm one. Definitely.
Tor, you are grappled and incapped by this homie, and will take 17 necrotic damage. It'll then try to punch Roke. And miss. Roke.
Maybe I can end this thing.
Nice.
That'll hit.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
We're gonna
Jesus.
use
Yeah,
a second level
no.
smite
It is
on
the
this.
law.
Martell
Yes,
has
should
been
just first
stealing
level
all
smite.
of Roke's good rolls over the last few weeks.
Holy shit!
He's powered
Hell
by
yeah.
mild irritation.
You cleave through this homie in a radiant arc with some thunder and lightning behind it, which wakes up Tor.
Hey.
We win now, Gee.
Wake the fuck up, samurai. We've got a city to burn.
Yes.
I like to think Tor just goes like this. Ah!
Ugh.
I run over here to this one and I make another attack.
That'll hit.
Let's go!
All right. Yeah, and I think I'm gonna end my turn there. I'm pretty content.
Hell yeah.
I end.
Beetle, you can give me a con save.
Can I?
Maybe.
Yes. I can try.
Well,
With calm like a pound.
he's still napping. Bubno.
Bubdub is gonna have Plop move himself over here. Plop is going to do his thing first. 14.
Yeah, that'll hit. Or no, that misses. That misses. These ones have a different AC. Sorry. That just misses, I should say.
Sorry, I was sneezing. Okay, perfect. Bubdub is just going to, I don't know. Pistols.
Pistols are done. Hey!
Hey.
No!
There you go.
Oh,
I'm excited to see what
Oh.
I'm excited to see what happens with the pistols on a crit.
It is.
What is
the
happening with
law.
these 30s right now?
I'm so excited.
And I'm arcane jolting, by the way.
Oh yeah.
So that's 46
Yep.
The
This is
artificer's
powered by
smite.
friendship.
for another 13 on top of that.
25,
Ooh.
These are real
31,
firearms we found.
35 damage in that second attack. You do blow through this torturer bot, and you notice the eyeball sort of rolls away, fleshy, bouncy.
What?
I don't like the way you said
Oh.
that.
No wonder they were taking psychic damage.
Fleshy, bouncy.
Fleshy bounce, baby.
Is
Ooh.
is,
What was
is,
that?
Speed bound.
is Lawrence no longer
Lawrence
No
is,
longer-
I mean, he's in cap, but he's no longer charmed by it.
okay? Perfect. That's
Great
fine.
success.
Yeah, that's the end of my turn. I'm just gonna stay where I'm at.
Sure.
I'm using Plop as half cover right now.
So I'm good, but I see the guy who's kept me just like, stunned this whole time is slippery on the floor. So, and I see Roke over there. So, pissed off at these dudes, I'm just going to stride in a very calm fashion toward this dude, and I'm going to throw one sword at him, and then throw the next sword at him, and then as they come back to my hand, I'm gonna be right behind Roke. I'm gonna swing right over his head. I'm just gonna take both of the swords in one hand and swing at this dude
Hell yeah.
on a third time. And I'm gonna strike on one of those.
I don't think you need to roll
So-
damage, if I'm being honest.
Okay.
You can if you want.
He just
That's
likes
what we're here for, baby.
Yeah, the second one will knock him down. As he's falling, you slash through the rest. Good thing you narrated how you want to do it, because
Yeah.
splat. You guys are out of initiative.
I fall over on my ass. Again.
You will. I mean, you can keep rolling con saves to see how long it takes you to wake up.
Fuck.
If
me.
I go over there, I'm just gonna cast Lesser Restoration on Lawrence.
Can
That
I
works, too.
collect that eye?
Can I
Don't
rather?
No!
I'm gonna hold up a hand to Bubdub and say, "Hold on, I think he's got this."
Okay.
I'm
I'm-
giving you a +3, which
Yep,
makes
there we
it
are.
work.
He got this.
And when he kind of snaps out of it and just looks up at you and goes, "Fuck you, man." He just rolls over on his side away from him.
And that is where we're gonna take our break. Be back in a little bit.
Hey.
So late. That's all.
The
That's
bearded
all I'm
vendor
got
has
for
taken
you.
over our Australian friend.
Oh no, I'm possessed by a devil dad. Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Aren't we all?
Get
Yeah.
off my
So
Spotify.
Lawrence has just reawoken. Bubs is a little bloody, and there's a door in front of you that says Genesis Ward.
Ooh.
Oh, and you can
Come here,
absolutely
Bubbles.
tell that these robots were made of people.
Bubs is
Like,
not
you're gonna
just
keep-
a little bloody. He's very
Come here,
bloody.
Pookie. Let me
Bub-
lay one on you.
Ah.
Ew.
It's weird when Adelaide. It's like, don't you? Am I turned on by this?
Yo.
Okay,
I'm going to
okay.
quickly
You need to get
shift-
laid. Oh my god.
I'm gonna shift to the
Ridiculous
chalice so I
behavior.
get a little bit of a boon here.
Just double checking, because they keep going towards Genesis things. We are still following Martell's drag tracks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's Martell?
Don't want to lose sight of my best friend
I misclosed the door.
that he proclaimed best friend.
I say heal.
Sometimes I wish it was
Whoa.
Good lord.
I think
10:28.
I think we're at 10 seconds. We gotta stop.
Oh, true. Twitch, please now.
It's just like that dissolving the baby, turning into ash. Just
Saying
I don't feel so good, Mr. Denny.
28.
Is anybody else feeling a little worse for wear?
I'm
Never better.
approximately 2 Adelaides worth of health, but
I'm
I'm still
No, I said-
missing 1
okay.
Adelaide worth of health.
I was smack
So you're so
myself.
strong.
I must smack myself with a level 1 cure wounds or level 2 cure wounds.
I can
Just
give you
because-
another one, Poop.
No, it's okay. I can do it myself.
Okay, okay. All
I could be on the
This is
receiving
pretty
end
good.
on the healing.
I love that you never asked me for healing, except that one time you said healer.
just healer.
Yeah.
Lawrence, how you looking?
And then
I've never been so offended.
your tone
On a scale of
afterwards
1
scarred
to
me for
10?
life. I would never ask of you again. Ever.
On a scale of 1
Just-
to 10, I'm
You
like
just do
a
what you want. I'll
5.2.
support you.
He's still just laying on his side on the ground, facing away from you.
I'm going to say, all right, again, it's time for us to go. I'm going to reach a hand out.
Don't touch me, motherfucker.
And then the lay on hands does not transfer to you.
Fair enough. Honestly, it's fucking. It's not only is it bad, but it's weird as shit too. They were drinking my blood for replenishment.
Nummy nummy.
I think he's actually doing that thing where, I feel like was once very emotional before, but now he's very much like a don't cry in front of people kind of person, and so he's like really frustratedly kind of rubbing at his eyes because he's starting to like genuinely cry just from fucking frustration at this whole situation. It's a little overwhelming.
Mood.
Oh no, he has feelings.
Whoa.
Oh.
Has anyone helped Bubdub? Jeez. Lauren's off the ground yet?
He didn't
Rogue
want to be
has been
touched.
trying.
Rogue tried.
Lawrence, I was about to say, Lawrence can get up on his own.
While nobody's
Oh.
looking, August is gonna snatch up that eyeball on the ground.
Oh my
No.
god.
No.
That's so
They've just been
fucking
walking
It's,
around with a random finger in their pocket.
It's Mad Eye Moodying.
Heyo.
I put it in my pocket.
I,
Put that thing back where it came from, or so help me.
That's so crazy because like
Thank
August will
you,
be in the
Mike, for
dark. You
Sessy.
can't see them, but you can hear this like squelching at various points as they move.
If you don't want me to have it, you're gonna have to get up off the ground and chase me.
I love how
Okay, not
August
so.
is just the equivalent of like a 4-year-old sometimes.
I'm gonna roll over my back and stare up at a beautiful man above me.
Yeah. Tor's gonna
Hey,
like
Tor.
block so no one else can see you like tearing up a little bit, and he'll just pick you up, put you on your feet,
Brush you
pat
off.
you on your shoulder. Yeah, like straighten your shoulder, straighten your thing, give you time to look to get yourself under composure, and then follow everybody else.
Before you go, he kind of like tugs on your sleeve a little bit. Can I have a hug,
Sleeves.
please?
Tor gives Lawrence a hug.
Thanks. It gives them
It's
one of
probably
those-
really weird because no one else like hugs you around your shoulders.
Yeah.
Like-
It's very. He finds it very comforting though to be the person who's basically on the receiving end of it. And he just kind of sets back. Okay, let's go. Thanks, buddy. Let's go.
Tor walks.
We gotta go.
From
Take that eye off
bombastic
of
side eye.
August.
What eye?
Bub Dub sees nothing.
Bub Dub sees everything.
August has an eye?
Yeah, I just watched them pick it up from the ground like a dog snatching up scraps.
To be fair, if there's anyone I trust with an eye, it's August.
Are you sure about that?
They didn't touch a magical field.
Yeah, that was pretty stupid.
Catch up with the group.
As you approach the door, you do see a tuft of green hair kind of stuck to the side of it.
I think they
Oh.
went this way.
I was confused because I was like, why is my hair there?
That was
We
also
find
my
our own
first thought.
corpses.
except Beetle's colorblind.
Not anymore.
Oh, okay. All
He
right.
got the weird magic devil sight. God fixed his eyes.
And he
all
healed
the
the
things-
blind.
Yeah, of all the
Yes.
things he could have fixed.
Can I take the green hair or fur or whatever and sniff it so I can start tracking it?
Ew,
Make
what?
a survival check.
Okay.
That's a good idea.
I help.
Added, well, before, yeah, add advantage. You're good.
Tort tastes it.
Damn!
Gotta know.
You get a weird sort of bloodhound, Elden Ring, shiny, glowy scent line to follow.
Okay.
Downloads Questy.
I just start following it.
Hell yeah. You begin to walk down these tunnels. As you get further in, the Arcana tech has either been cut or just doesn't permeate this deep into the walkways. You do see, as you are going, there's a T, and one side says Genesis, and the other side says Cognos Award. And as you look down that way, you just see a gaping hole.
Looks like the whole place disappeared. I guess we know we don't go that way.
Hell yeah. Excuse me.
No.
I'm realizing how much of Matt Mercer's world he made for blood hunters with their grim psychometry, like dark history. You get advantage on the checks for. He's like, he wants to tell people about the lore.
Yep. Use my fancy subclass to get the fancy lore. All right. You continue to follow the path, tracking this Aeorian creature. And eventually, because of the 26 stealth, you guys get 26 survival. Sorry, you guys do get sort of the lay of the land.
Nice.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
You guys right now are sort of to the left of this path, maybe another like 100 or so feet. But this
Okay.
is what you can see.
What the hell is even that?
It
What
has
the
so
heck?
many mouths.
You see this guy sort of just sitting on the stairs.
Puppy.
And
No.
you see this guy sort of whispering into Martel's ears as Martel is unconscious and just sort of kind of like strung up next to a closed door that has a panel on it. You can't quite make out from here.
Hey,
Hey,
that
little
doesn't
mama, we
look
whisper in your ear.
good.
I do not like either of these.
I don't feel so good about this one, gang, I'm gonna be honest.
Maybe... Do we want to creep up, or do we want to just charge?
When has creeping up ever worked for us?
You know, it could work now.
How do we creep? Is there any way to get... Can we, like, get around on these rocks? Or is this
You
like a
could certainly
canyon?
try, but like it's about a 30-foot jump up there from the path.
Oh, we know I can't climb.
Yeah, flashbacks to episode 13.
I look to
Shut
our 4 people who can do long range attacks. I don't know, maybe we could start something off before we get in there. Surprise them a little.
Well, we should probably focus on
I
killing
can
that
conjure
weird...
8 wolves.
Okay.
Dennis is instantly regretting his decision to allow you play a fucking druid.
Never mind.
Until
I
you
played a
level
wizard
20
last
and
time.
she
This
can
is
summon
better.
72 chickens.
Fuck yeah.
Nothing
Look
has
at all
hurt
the
me nearly
chicken.
as deeply as Chronal Shift, JK, cutting words, JK,
Counterspell.
unblockable counterspell.
Counterspell.
Those were
Four
really
people.
fun. Those are really fun fights though, because it was like me
They
and
ruled,
Shan
yeah.
whispering back and forth on how we can just burn through all the legendary resistances.
Literally,
Like, oh, I got this. We
Wait.
can do this.
when the spells finally worked and then it like legendary resisted and we were like, yeah,
Got
legendary
one.
resistance.
What the heck? Yeah, I think you're probably right about that one. I would say Tor tries to tie up the big gentleman on the bridge, and anyone, you two, Roke, and then anyone who has capacity for hitting from far focuses on that nasty thing with the mouths, because I don't know why, but I get a real bad feeling about that thing, and it's... Yes, Tor.
I can put some ball bearings on the bridge. They can't walk to us.
That's
Oh my
genius!
god. Oh my god.
We can't run to them either.
But it's
We can just step
like
over
a
'em.
dumb ape. It'll run at us. Surely this cannot fail in any
I,
way.
I counter that with the fact that it just kind of picked up and dragged Martel away. It might not be dumb because it obviously brought them here for a reason.
Or maybe that thing with the mouths was telling it what to do.
Well, I don't want to take that chance, do you?
Hey,
What do we do except take chances at this point? Like, honestly.
so Denny, you mentioned there was a panel?
Hmm?
Does it have any markings on it?
Can't tell from here.
Gotcha. Sorry to interrupt, Colby.
No, you're good. I was just like, and really, like, not ball bearings capacity. I could like sleet storm.
Stop
bridge.
with the fucking ball bearings, bro.
You brought it up
so
first. You
long.
brought it up first, okay?
Sometimes.
Just let the man use his ball bearings. for
But
God's
I could
sake.
sleet storm the thing and make it all icy, so it'd be hard for them to approach. And that has a 150-foot range. So if we want
Why?
to protect our casters,
Or you could sleet storm where Martel is so they can't zip away with him again.
oh, and Martel has the cube though. They would be fine.
I'm
Damn
not
it,
too
you're
worried
right.
about him either way.
Yeah, no. He's so warm.
Tori, you jealous?
No, nobody's cooler than Tor.
It's pretty warm in my
But
experience.
tis.
That sounded homosexual.
So
You're so touch-starved, aren't you?
Don't talk to me. I don't want to hear from you for the next 5 to 10 minutes.
Also, somebody said that to me in real life the other day, and I'm just like, wow, okay.
What the
That's
fuck?
happened to me
Rude.
within the past few weeks.
I hope you punched them in the face.
We were sitting in a tree together. It was a date.
Oh, well, I hope you punched them in the face.
the more you listen to the story, the
Off
worse it
the
gets.
tree.
Where are we? Sorry, I was BRB.
Like
Where?
100 feet
Yeah.
to
Are
the
we on
left
the
of
map?
here.
To the left? Okay, are we on like are we on the bridge or on like the rocky part of
You're
this?
on your level with the bridge. You're kind of walking in.
Gotcha.
I did
I look
like
at
our
the
first
trees.
idea.
Ball bearings?
Shoot them from
No,
afar.
no, before that. Yeah.
Okay. Focus the snake mouth while the melee boys tie up the dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
Is
that's
that
our
tiny
plan.
little token Martel?
Yes.
Gotcha.
He's an itty bitty teeny weeny
Let's
little
think about
guy.
we make the plan, execute the plan. Plan's gonna
Plan goes
fail.
off the rails.
Plan goes to shit.
Throw away the plan.
Improvise.
Yeah.
Profit.
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 D&D.
I was
Oh,
just wondering if you, gesturing at the people with their ranged weapons, want to do something before he and I start running at it like idiots.
can
Brave
send
idiots,
Plop.
but still.
I can send Plop with you if that works.
Or you can ride him, since he'll be faster. Either way.
I can also do that. I can bridge the gap.
Well, I suppose the problem is that the fella with the mouths is pretty far back, so we might have to. I don't know, how far can you shoot with that thing? Augie.
I don't know, like as far as I can see.
Damn. Is that true?
I've never been unable to hit something so far.
If it's, if we're like 200 feet away from this thing, I'm pretty sure the rifle's within range.
Okay.
It may have disadvantage after a certain distance, but rifles are pretty gross.
Well, I have to get a bit closer to actually successfully hit it. So maybe we open up by hitting green dog and then I don't know.
Rifle has a range of 200, 800.
Thank you. I was looking for it. I couldn't find it.
Sure. That sounds good. And then we move forward enough that you guys can keep laying into whatever else, and Tor and I will start running, and he'll inevitably be able to get there first and also throw his sword, and I'll just keep on running.
Are we just gonna
But
leave
sounds like a
Martel
plan.
laying in the back? Like, is there no plan to like get him out of there first? Because what if guy with mouths decides Martel looks good and just as we're trying to fight him?
Huh.
I can handle that.
You and I, as we run forward, if we need to, we'll run after Martel as well. But one thing after another, we're not going to be able to get past the first one without a fight. So,
Bob could go get him.
The rescue plop.
Yeah.
It's worth a shot.
Artillery in the back, frontliners holding off the beast, and Plop going on a rescue mission against the multi-mouthed
Against
horror.
all odds, Phil Collins just plays in the background.
Sounds like a plan.
All right, can you guys stage yourselves here
Where?
at the
Bottom of the bridge.
bottom of the bridge? Is where you would be when this plan kicks off.
I got it.
Gotta turn on the JBL that's installed in Plop.
Yeah, baby.
Wait, wait. Oh no, I didn't make it a soundboard. Never mind. I downloaded it
no.
I downloaded it on my phone to play while we're playing Repo, but I did not make it a sound effect.
I love that so much.
Who are we missing? We're missing an Adelaide.
She might be.
She's coming
Sorry, I'm
on
just
first
mugging on
light on the
this.
5th day.
You're good.
Just mugging on this bomb.
Hey.
And on the bad day.
A succulent Chinese meal. That's what I think about.
What's the charge?
Every time Nova talks
Enjoying
about
a
eating
meal?
Bao, that's
A
what I
succulent
picture
Chinese meal.
them doing in their kitchen.
So good. I also quote that way too much.
All right.
And you, sir,
Me too, bro.
are you ready to
Yeah, rest in
receive
peace, guy.
my limp penis?
Um,
I see
All right.
you do well.
let's say as you guys start to break forward to enact your plan, Bub Dub, you see something move on the rocks above you.
Oh no.
I tried to ask her a perception check, but I couldn't.
It's the thing that's in the other two pictures, slightly cut out.
It is.
Yeah.
As this thing's sort of tail eye whips around you guys,
What the
and
shit,
it
ball?
sort of lets out this like sort of hiss mountain lion scream. Everything looks over. Let's roll initiative.
Oh,
Hey,
fuck.
Play like
throw
shit.
the eyeball
Falling
at
apart.
it.
Remember,
You guys didn't stealth.
make the plan, execute the plan. Plan goes off the rails. Throw away the plan.
Yeah,
Well, I
it'll be
tried- I
fine.
tried to ask to roll perception before we moved onto the map, but I just couldn't get it through.
Hmm.
Since
When has stealth
now-
ever worked for us? Well, we didn't try it this time.
You know what? Honestly, like fuck it, we always fail stealth checks every
Aeorian?
single time.
True.
Nullifier,
I
reverser.
actually have something that would have helped with a stealth check, funnily enough. But I've only just noticed it. Too busy.
no.
So
Hang
sorry.
on. I rolled the wrong thing for that one.
Absorber, I think, was the third one.
Ew.
Ooh! They're going to be working in tandem. I get to watch
Ooh,
you guys do
baby.
stuff, watch things happen, and then I get to be. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy.
Oh no, Roke's back.
Oh, I mean, I got a 6 in the last one.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Tor, you are up.
Oh man, how tall is that cliff beside us?
30 feet.
I kind of don't want to leave the party.
Do it. Fuck it, we ball. Remember.
I know, but the plan was to go for the green guy. But I don't want to
But
leave
that
this
was
guy in
before
the
this
back
happened.
line.
But now we have to throw out the plan.
Yeah. Where is my?
Denny, this music selection is
Okay.
freaking me out, man.
Can so I get a 20-foot pounce when I rage. Can I with that make the jump up there and climb up the cliff?
With a requisite athletics or acrobatics check, it's possible. You will,
Oh, well.
on a failure, fall though.
Please don't fall.
Is it falling all the way down
No,
the
you
cliff?
back to the bridge.
Okay. Cool. Well, fine. We'll take that.
God, I hope you
I will rage and just
So
Hulk
it's-
leap through the
It's
sky.
a pretty sheer cliff. The DC is going to be 19.
Oh my
fucking
gosh. Oh, but if I'm
monkey.
raging, I get advantage. So
Hey.
Hey.
I'm gonna be honest, I
Alright.
really was hoping you'd fall, so I could have
I
some
made fun of
ammo.
you so much, and if I fell,
I was like,
I would have had it
"Oh."
coming. So, yeah. So I'm gonna land beside this thing,
Okay.
and with this little eye, I'm gonna, yeah, I'm going to swing on this twice, and rotate around it as I do.
Hell yeah.
Do reckless sleigh for that and that. What?
Wild.
Okay.
It hits,
Yeah.
but
It's just okay. And I'm gonna rotate to this side to where I'm facing him away from the party if he looks at me as I'm attacking him.
hell yeah.
For that and that.
Alrighty. 1724.
And I didn't see anything that was obvious like this person doesn't like cold, so I probably would have stayed cold.
Okay.
Unless there is
Sounds-
something obvious on this thing that like this person doesn't like cold.
Makes sense. The cold works. So,
Okay.
anything else?
That was bonus action, and some movement. I didn't even count the movement, but I
Copy
have
that.
60 feet on first round, so
August.
Me. I'm gonna shoot at Many Mouth Guy, honestly.
Okay. Bless you.
this
I
music
thought I was
is the
muted. I
most
apologize.
stressful Music.
You're fine.
I feel like I need to pick my skin off. This music is
It's given
The-
Green Hill.
yes. Oh my god,
Um,
the vibes are rancid.
the first one misses. The second one will hit though.
Okay,
But-
because I get 2 attacks, do I still re-roll one?
You can.
Okay, that felt like a little too cheesy.
Welcome to Gloomstalker.
You chose to play the ranger.
Someday somebody's gonna make a Gloomstalker Hexblade, and it's gonna be the most disgusting thing in the world.
I wouldn't want to keep track of that much stuff, to be honest.
I'll rocks fall, you die. I will say that second
know-
one looks like it's gonna hit, but as it
Okay.
gets close, you see like the magic sort of trail off the bullet, and it fails wide.
Okay. Interesting.
Can I simply not again?
When
Anything else?
when they fired at this?
Yep.
Okay. That's concerning. It's just one of those things that you can't hit with magic because it's gonna really suck.
The first one did hit.
Jesus.
No, I think I'm good.
Okay. Bub Dub.
Bub Dub is going to turn to his right and realize that thing looks flammable. It doesn't look flammable if you can't hit it.
12's gonna miss.
Yeah, that's what I figured. He's going to dismount from Plop and kind of have Plop hold his action.
Copy that.
He's gonna stand like behind him. Plop's gonna hold a ribbit
Hell yeah.
or anything that were to
Get close.
either of the things. Yeah, get close.
Copy that. Adelaide.
So, Adelaide kind of turns towards this big green thing, and from the corner of her eye, she notices the mountain lion looking thing, but is more concerned with the other one. She's gonna take a few steps forward, and kind of twist her hand around, and I guess rending through whatever like stone or like marble is on the bridge. Briar kind of forms up into spike growth. Spike growth! I want to put it between us and that guy. Just hold him off for a little bit.
You should have a thing.
I'm sorry, I'm so not used to having assets. Let me figure out. Spike growth. The spikiest of the growths.
Sounds kind of gross.
Sounds kind of gross.
And that is all.
Ready. Beetle.
I don't think this is gonna work. I'm increasingly nervous about this, but there's only one way to find out. So I'm gonna go there. Bam. And I'm gonna try and... I'm sorry, I'm checking the range on something. Okay, no. I'm gonna try and hit that thing with Eldritch Blast. The gibbering mouther fuck in the back. God. Jesus.
You see two of them are sailing wide, and the first one is about to hit, but it fizzles out before you can hit it.
Oh, hells. I'm gonna turn to August. That's all you, champ. And then I'm going to, take a step back. And mourn the loss of my turn.
Information. Reverser's turn.
Better me than someone using a spell on it.
He's not the dumbest. My God, he's got so much movement speed.
I'm
Roast.
scared.
He's gonna get to there, so go ahead and deal 10 feet worth of.
Why did
Yeah,
everything
but-
turn white?
Okay,
44.
okay. So that's 44, I believe.
Okay.
Ooh.
He'll take
Spicy.
11. And then he's going to realize what's happening, and jump to there with an action.
I fucking knew that fucker could jump.
He's an
Well,
8.
Mankey.
I'm kidding.
Plop can plop.
Let's go. Plop.
Hit.
Plop.
He'll get to like there actually with his movement.
Balls! Fuck.
This one is gonna look around. He's going to claw at Tor twice. Oh, those are advantage, aren't they? So the first one is 27. So 3 and 5, total of 8. And 5 and 5 for a total of 10.
That's not good. At least
Uh,
doing full damage.
then it is going to sort of turn its eye stalk around towards the group. And it owns in on Adelaide, who is concentrating on a spell.
Mamma mia!
15 is going to miss, I think, though.
Yes, it does. He skims my ear, and I'm like, huh.
Oh, I think we fought one of these in the last campaign.
This
Something similar, I
thing,
think.
Yeah.
He's
like-
all of his heads turn and look.
No.
I don't like it.
Why he kind of...
No! Stop
This
right
is
there.
not-
You're under arrest.
I would put that on my hear me out list. That's all I'm gonna say.
God damn it.
He looks all the way over at you guys. And you see he takes like a clawed finger and traces it in a circle.
Nope.
And a purple door opens and he appears right there.
Oh, Lord.
I'm kidding.
But that means
Ugh.
I'm okay with this because that means that he's not next to unconscious Martel.
Yeah.
Okay with this.
Anybody within 10 feet of this thing, none of your magic equipment works, none of your spells work.
Okay.
This concentration break.
Hang on.
The tension, the music.
The magical effect is elsewhere. I would say probably not.
Is my strength reduced? Is another question I suppose. Like, does it affect vestige levels and stuff?
It does.
All right.
Oh my god! Rook, your rippling biceps, no!
It's still
Um,
pretty good.
Just deflates a little like in SpongeBob.
I will say your concentration, because it blocks so much. It's such a long paragraph.
Yeah. Does it cancel concentration or just like nullify it until you're out of there?
Let's say it nullifies it.
Gotcha. No, my spike growth.
Yes, his name is Nullifier. So he used his action. He ain't got no bonuses. Roke.
So here's the thing.
Oh,
does that
actually,
also?
hang on. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. Okay, you're fine. You hear the horrid gnashing of this thing's many mouths, but you can shake it off.
Now shut up. Does this mean that I also can't use Channel Divinity?
Because it's an Aeorian thing, yes.
Understood. I'm gonna do something kind of reckless.
I like it.
And I was here. Yeah, I bet you do. This right here, is that just a steep ledge? I just saw this thing teleport, so no, I don't think I'd be able to like actually spend time shoving this thing off, would I?
But it probably wouldn't work.
Yeah, and I won't be able to smite on this thing, and improve divine smite. I assume that just the extra radiant damage on hits doesn't work either.
That's another fun thing. All three of these things are immune to radiant and necrotic damage.
Shit! Are you fucking?
See, I remembered that, but I just didn't know whether or not we were about to discover that from my turn or not. Okay. So miss. I assume a hit.
Yeah, second one hits.
All right. I'll keep the thing. Skadoosh, 9 slashing, and I'm going to try as a bonus action. It's one size larger than me, so I can try. I'm gonna try to knock this thing prone so that people can potentially get away from it. Yeah.
Okay, give me 1 second. That's not what I meant to hit. But it is the same modifier. I meant to make a con save. Okay.
Feeling divinity reduced in me. The first swing is weak, but resolving just to what is in Roke, he slashes through, and with the shield, actually just takes it and sweeps its feet out from underneath it.
It does go prone.
All right.
Well, I'll see if it can only match. I can only get it with nat 20. Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
That'll
CJ.
end my turn.
Fuck! Okay, I should have asked that. Poof. That sucks. That's Suckball City, actually.
Tor.
That's so bad.
So my friends are having a bad time, and I'm just gonna dance with this kitty cat over here. Bonus action, split my swords. Free action, roar back at this thing, and then swing twice on it.
Hell
Hit.
yeah.
And I will add a strike on one of those. I didn't when I rolled it, but it's an extra d6, I believe.
Copy that.
Yeah, just an extra d6. So, an extra d6 of cold for 5 more damage on top.
Hell yeah. August. This thing cries
I'm
out.
going. Huh?
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm just gonna take a few steps back. Just because. Then I guess I'll switch to my bow.
Yep.
Okay.
The gun'll work. It's just doesn't count. Like the pluses don't count.
Okay, okay. That is fine then. Okay.
Or actually, hang on. I forgot. I completely forgot a thing. I need a wisdom save from you.
Okay.
Got a +3 on it. I don't know if that helps.
It does not. Can you roll me a 1d8?
Yeah.
So use your action to make one melee attack against a random creature other than yourself. So, broke.
Okay.
Oh my god!
It's, not the first or second, maybe not even the third time that August has hit me. So
That's true. That's
We
true.
haven't seen August melee attack in a long time.
Maybe they suddenly pop off.
Okay.
Hey!
Yeah.
Wow.
Heart's not in
please. Yeah.
it. So that was your action.
can't-
You can do the rest.
I can't hurt my bestie.
Aw. Not
That's
again,
good
at
enough.
least.
Yeah, I did it. I did it once on accident, and then I can't do it again.
Not
won't
like
let myself.
this.
And if
you
I
still-
do, it's gonna be my choice.
You still have movement and bonus action.
Okay. Okay. I'm still gonna move back a little bit. What is the no magic radius? I know you said it. I already forgot the number.
10 feet.
Yeah, it's 10 feet.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm just gonna cover myself in leaves or something, you know?
Petal Malarkey.
I'm not here, okay?
Oh my god, it's a druid.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
August begins to look like rocks. All right, Bub, wisdom save, please.
Yup. Oh gosh, give me a second. There we go. Something happened and I was very confused. That's a Constitution save.
Still an at one.
I know.
Can you roll me a d8?
Yup. How close do I have to be for this to affect me?
You're within range.
Within 20 feet, my bad. Yeah.
So you aren't in range of any melee, so you don't have to punch anybody.
Sick. Can I still take my turn as normal?
No, your
no?
action's taken, but
All right.
You just
Sweet.
swing at the air.
yeah. Ha!
Yep. I guess I will 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to there.
Copy that.
Plop is going to do plop things.
Did this not have an off attack?
I wasn't in melee of it.
Oh.
I wasn't in melee of anything, and I was barely within 10 feet of this.
Mm-hmm.
Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
This. Okay, sweet. 9 force damage
Hell
for
yeah.
plop.
Adelaide.
And that's end of my turn. Sorry.
You're good. Adelaide, wisdom save, please.
Yes, sir.
You are gold.
No. That's okay. I'm gonna step back off the map. Actually.
I'm gonna exit
Oh,
the combat.
I'm just gonna leave the combat. I'm just gonna head
Walks
out.
back down the hallway.
There was a little circle that I created, where I hit both of these guys. Ooh, and not Roke. There it is. I would like to lift my gaze and lob a kind of mote of magic which explodes out. I'm gonna try and cast confusion. Question. Exclamation mark? So
But
is
isn't
safe?
the cat 30 feet above the other
At
thing?
will.
I said Thor, Kobe, and Jen. Fuck you. I can actually counterspell like
You have
no,
it.
I do nothing. Nothing.
Okay.
God, I'm a dragon. I turn into a dragon, and I am a turn. I'm like, oh, that's magic done for the day. Guess we're gonna solve it in other ways.
Copy that. Are you actually turning into a dragon?
Yeah, I'm dead ass.
Okay. Yeah, works.
One thing of note, to be careful of getting close to that thing, because as you mentioned, my rippling biceps are no more when within 10 feet of that, and I'm worried that you're gonna fly off the edge. It's gonna get within 10 feet of you, and you're just gonna turn back into you.
Oh my god, that would rule. That would be so crazy.
Laura,
Goldfish
Dad.
moment.
wisdom save, please.
Oh,
I'm gonna move you there,
Oh.
Brienne, just for like my brain.
Totally, I can
oh
move my
God.
person if you want.
Yeah, we'll slide you over here.
Okay. That passes, right? Surely. It was a 16?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. I hate to do this because I hate to lose a turn again. But I feel like if I move and that thing hits me, it might be able to grapple or do equally nasty things. So I'm going to use my action to disengage. Okay? And then I'm going to jump off of this platform. And
Die.
as soon as I die. As soon as I fall 10 feet and I feel the Lord's light flow back into me. He just
Praise
kind
be.
of he channels that divinity into something he's kind of been aware for a little while he's able to do, but he's never actually actualized it. And he is going to sprout 2 giant buzzard wings. I'm casting Tasha's Otherworldly Guise. So I have a fly speed of 40.
Okay.
And so I've moved 5 feet. I'm going to fly over here. Yes, right there. And I should say whether I think I'd be upper planes. So that's radiant and necrotic damage and the charm condition. And that's gonna do her for me.
Okay.
For now.
Awesome. All right. Reverser. He's going to big guy. Go for big guy.
Reverse,
down,
reverse.
Rotate down for a dragon reason.
Wait, I'm the big guy. Wait, no.
I was like, how is this thing getting to me?
No.
All All right, he's gonna try to bite the dragon
Ooh.
and then
Yes,
claw
sorry,
the
snack.
dragon twice.
Miss snack.
Okay. You're gonna take 15 and 19 for a total of 34. Unless you have
Sick.
force things. I don't think you do. Okay.
No.
This guy is going to turn everything onto Tor.
Hey. That's not good. This guy hurts.
One. That's not what I meant to click, but it's still a 10. Oh, that's the wrong. What was the dice? A 2. So it'll miss. His claws will miss. For the first one, his second claws are 21.
Nice. That hits.
A little 5 and 1, so a total of 6. And the eye just turns to you and just 16.
Misses.
Okay. Nullifier is going to stand up. Look immediately at Roke.
Ah.
Bite. Claw.
That last one, I blocked a couple of its mouths, but it has so many.
Oops, all mouths.
You take
Ah,
38, 48, 57 damage. And
Okay.
you are grappled.
God. Yeah.
And you're up.
And I have no magic. And so attacks would be at disadvantage, I assume? Or no, it's grappled,
just
not
speed. Yeah.
restrained. Yeah.
Roke,
All right.
you literally beat death to death with your hands. You're fine, boo. Don't worry.
I can't smite it.
You're fine.
All right. 1, 2.
First one hits.
I'll spend a D8 on that second one.
Okay. Just hits. Actually,
Oh.
nope, it'll miss because it's a +1 sword. And it's just a normal longsword right now.
Okay.
Hey, this sucks.
It's gonna do this.
Remember what I said about having fun mechanics? Let's scratch that. Scratch that one from the board.
Oh, no, I stand by fun mechanics.
Oh yeah, it's really interesting, but I'm also sweating my balls off.
Tor.
This thing is not going away, so I'm gonna strike it again with using my strike of the giants, and then I'm gonna swing on it 3 times for a 1, a 2, a 3.
They all hit.
So that one the first one will have the extra strike on it, so boom, take it off. Boom, boom.
Good lord.
Second one bloodies it.
Just now getting bloody, and I've been wailing on this thing. Well, at least one thing is out of the fight right now for you. I'm sorry. That's all I got.
Why
We're all
can't you just
trying our
throw
best
this
to
thing into the
work.
canyon?
I can't. It's too big. I can throw
Ah.
mediums. Yeah.
All right.
I wanted to, like, just to throw one of these things off a bridge and just make it do the woo 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 woo.
August.
Okay. Okay, so does this still work outside of magic-y stuff? Because it's like nature-y. I've only used it literally one time because I always have access to Hunter's Mark, but Hunter's Mark is a spell.
I'd say that works.
Okay. Because I would like to do that for Mini Mouth Man if I hit him.
MMM as he's
MMM.
known by his homies.
Don't him. Good lord. Okay. Yeah.
That will hit.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll just hit, I think. Let me actually look at the rifle.
Okay.
And the bracers of archery.
Yeah, the +2 won't be there.
Yeah,
I just didn't
I took
uncheck
that
it.
off. It's so 17 hits.
Okay. The 6 is from Favored Foe.
Absolutely. 30 damage. About to get
Isn't it?
weird. About to
And I
get
think
weird.
that also takes me out of my disguise, nature-y invisibility thing, right?
It does.
Yeah. Okay.
Gonna move you there.
Secret
Does
30
was
HP.
August out of range of it being nullified though for the rifle
So
and this stuff?
it was nullified, but it just took the. Everything makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, it just takes off my pluses, basically.
Yeah.
Right, but I thought you were outside of the range of being nullified anymore.
It's
So
But
there's-
the bullet would have the magical stuff on it, so that's what's getting
Okay.
taken off.
Okay, I got you.
all right. Bub Dub.
Bub Dub is. So I guess how does this work with Plop?
Wait. Where's
Because technically he's a magical construct.
Plop is currently fine.
If Plop walks forward, is Plop gonna be fine?
Oh wait, no, the +2 on my attack roll is not magic, by the way. That's just my fighting style.
Shit. Okay. Yeah. Good to know.
Yeah, it's just
So that
that's just the
stays.
archery.
I was confused, so I was like, wait, what is that?
Oh, it's damage.
Yeah.
I had to relook at it, yeah. It's the bracers that get taken off. Okay. But now we know. Sorry, Bubs.
Nope, you're okay. I hate you.
I know.
Bub Dub's gonna take 2 shots with his pistols
Okay.
on the nullifier and hope that. Oh,
Yes.
First one hit.
the duality.
Wow.
It
the
won't
duality.
I'll take it.
It'll be.
This is not a time for peace.
It'll be 13.
-1 and not the force, but
It'll be 12 piercing damage.
hell yeah.
It's better than nothing. And you said Plop is currently. Fuck it. Plop's gotta get in there. Plop moves forward.
Plop is a class feature and is fine.
No, thank God. Oh, I guess he's not magical construct. He's a medium construct. Okay, we're good. Oh. But yes, Plop moves up. Is this melee? Yes, that is
Well,
melee.
Class feature is the wrong word, but you know what I mean.
Ribbit.
He's
It's a 12. It
a
misses.
robot. Yeah, 12 misses.
I am actually going to move forward ever so slightly to like there.
Okay. You
believe.
begin to hear the gibbering mouth.
Yes. Scratch that. I take a step back. The moment I hear the gibbering mouth, I know that's too far.
Most relatable
Um,
frog has ever been.
Adelaide.
Hello. I would indeed, I think, like to go off the map a little bit, like a pain in the ass. I have this breath weapon, and I would love to be able to like angle it up. I know it's not going to do much to these guys, but I would love to be able to, because it's 60 feet out. So I'm thinking I kind of go off the map a little bit, but I'll come back in? Question mark?
You will take an op attack. I mean,
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't know if you can get the homie in it. I'm trying to 3D this in my brain.
Me too, bro. Pythagoras, who are you?
So
Well,
the
I've
guy's
done
10
Trying to
this.
feet
get these
tall.
two.
He's
The
at 30 feet, right? It's like a 60-foot cone out.
yeah, that's I get it. The guy's 10 feet tall. Goes 10 feet above him. The cat is 20 feet above that. Or 10 feet above that. 20 feet above that. Let me.
I could just roll a dice to see if I could do it if you want.
No. We must do
Okay.
the mechanics.
We must do the math.
And he keeps
'Cause
getting
this is a-
wolves, breaking all my combats. You can do it. You take an opportunity.
Okay, that's fine. I'll phase up into the air. Probably eat some glass in a second. And then I'll move up. Absolutely, that hits. I'll take... I think half the piercing, but all the force? I don't know. Is that...
Yes.
Sick! And then I'm just gonna turn around, open my mouth, where a kind of tiny little dot of magic, I guess, yes, magical effect begins to grow, and then burst out in this kind of flurry of icy cold. Mama? Mama, please? Mama, I have nothing else?
Nice roll.
Okay. So we got con saves around
Yummy.
absorber and reverser will take half.
A bad day to not have woe.
Yeah, reverser will take half. Absorber will also take half. And then I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Absolutely. Sunday play.
If the dragon can take cold damage, you'll take 22.
I do not take cold damage.
All right, there we
I
are.
eat it.
It sort of flashes its eye back, and you see like half of it turn back on you.
Ooh. That is all. If you're happy with where I am on the map.
Works for me.
Sounds good, sir.
Slide you a little bit so it makes sense in my brain. Beetle.
Well, I was about to shoot that thing, but now I don't think I should. Damn it. I mean, I am 65 away, so it can't reflect it back at me, so I can at least try to hit it some to help out with the boys. I'm gonna put away my Wand of the Three Moons and pull out the Rod of Power instead. So my Eldritch Blast will be doing force damage. For the first time in forever. And I'm gonna aim it at the evil cat.
Okay.
And I'm gonna shit my pants.
The last one hits.
I'm doing nothing this fight, boys. Oh boy. And then I'm gonna sadly fly just a little up here. Just to
Okay.
spice it up, you know?
Copy that. Reverser is going to scoot to there. And go after August.
Isn't she invisible? Or they?
No, not anymore.
No,
Ah,
'cause I
One of
I
those guns
attacked.
back on there.
So we got Bite, Claw. These aren't at advantage. Claw, 26, 19, 25.
Yep. All are going to fuck my
You
shit
will
up.
take 20, 35 total, 49 total.
Okay.
And we got this thing. He's going to Tor, Adelaide. So Tor will take
Not the mind bolt.
4 and 2. So 6, and then 6 and 9 for 15.
I'm gonna reduce that by 13.
Okay.
Damage off the top. I know that's a lot of math. 22.
We'll do half and
Yeah.
half. We'll do 6 off the slashing, so you'll take 3 slashing, and then 7
force.
off the force, so you'll take 2 force. And then the Mind Bolt going at Adelaide is going to do 22 psychic damage. Nullifier
Chris Angel.
is going to...
Hi, how are you?
Hey, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
It doesn't really have any ranged anything, so he's just going to... He's going to go for Roke.
I would like to invoke disadvantage on the first attack with Plop.
Copy that.
Damn it, I should have invoked disadvantage on the third attack.
It's a second crit in 2 rounds. Let's see how bad this one is.
13,
Dear God.
27,
22,
36.
Yeah, 36.
Okay. Yeah,
And-
he kind of yells out in pain.
And you are up.
Okay. I mean, there's not too much to do other than this.
Second one hits.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, no, it doesn't. Yeah, you're right.
That's the end of my turn.
Okay. Tor.
Hearing my boy yell out in pain, I'm gonna try to put this thing away. That's in front of me. Recklessly. I will strike. No, I won't strike this time. So for a boom and a boom. Well, I don't know its health, but will I need the third attack on this?
Probably.
Okay.
If not, we can just save it for the next thing.
Yeah.
21. 22. And